したいの。
Seiji's answer machine's still picking up. I wonder how long he's gonna stay in bed. He was banged up pretty good, I guess, but still.
Oh, take it easy there, medicine man. I'd like to keep that arm if it's not too much to ask.
Hey, you got any complaints, you can go check yourself in at the hospital again. I'm sure that hot nurse is still pining over you, old man.
As a matter of fact, she is. I broke her heart, poor thing.
Using your power to make young women fall in love with you? No wonder you're all busted up like this. The gods are punishing you. Next time, don't use your gift for evil.
Oh, the gods don't care. They've got other reasons for punishing me. Better reasons. And I can't say I blame them.
Huh?
I was careless getting captured, and I put all your lives in danger. The gods know that. I'm sorry, Gohei.
Gramps.
Oh, don't you worry. I am pretty lucky for an ugly old man, and it takes an awful lot to bring me down. What is it, boy?
You said the same thing yesterday, and I was just remembering.
Hiromi? Is she all right? Hiromi!
She's fine. Unconscious, but not hurt.
The spell?
It's gone. Whatever Kinkle did to her, it ended when he died. She probably won't remember any of this in the morning.
Thank goodness. You were all in danger. And it was my fault. I'm just so glad everyone's okay.
Now, don't worry, child. I'm pretty lucky for an ugly old man. It'll take a whole lot more than that to bring me down. Did I really say that? I don't recall.
Are you kidding me? That was yesterday.
Not to this old brain, it wasn't.
If it's true that forgetful people are the happiest, then we've sure got a lot of happy people around.
How's that?
Hiromi and the editor-in-chief have no memories of being controlled by Kinkle, and you have no memory of anything. Guess it probably makes for happier people all around, don't you think?
I thought I heard voices out here.
Hiromi, hey!
Hey, long time no see.
Yeah.
So, what's up with the bandages? Did you guys have a fight?
No, actually, we just,
terrible fight. Boy said I couldn't swing. Showed
Right,
him
right. But, it's all good now. So anyway, what have you been up to lately?
You seriously haven't heard anything about what happened to me?
Missing.
Oh, right, you were missing. Nobody could find you for a couple days, huh? What was up with that?
Well, actually, I don't know. That's kind of the thing. I lost my memory of the past few days. I went to the hospital, but they can't figure it out. Your concern is touching, though. Anyway, I came here so we could go shopping to get my mind off the whole stupid thing.
You want me to go shopping?
What, do you think I'm a masochist? Hey! You feel like going shopping with me?
What? Who are you even talking to? Son of a...
Kohei? Jeez, what's the matter with you? Kohei!
Hazuki!
Continue your domestic dispute, then. I'll shop alone.
Are you all right? Wiggle your fingers.
Wiggle what?
You not hurt anywhere?
Well, kind of. You're squeezing my hand.
Oh, crap, I'm sorry.
What's the matter? Why'd you do that? You scared me.
Wait, what? I should be asking you the same thing. I mean, what were you thinking? You were standing outside in broad daylight, Hazuki.
Stop that.
I stopped. I let go. Does it still hurt? I'm sorry. Come on, Haz, talk to me. I'm freaking out here.
It's not that.
Okay. What is it then?
Stop calling me Hazuki. I'm not. My name is Luna.
Luna? That's what you called yourself at the castle. Who's Luna? Wait, are you messing with me again? Cut it out. You're not funny.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not joking with you, big brother. I promise.
Big brother? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. What's going on? Whenever you start calling me big brother, it's because you want something. So what is it? Now, let me guess. More clothes, right?
But
Come on, spill it, midget. What do you want? Tell me.
But I really just...
Yeah? Say it. Ow! Damn! What was that for?
For upsetting my master, now leave her alone! We are going upstairs!
Wait! Oh, sorry, Elfride. Man, she's acting weird.
Yes, she has been all day. Huh, I wonder...
So you're saying Hazuki might not be Hazuki at all right now?
Yes,
Okay, so who is this Luna girl exactly?
She's a persona the Master implanted in the Mistress' brain.
Implanted?
Through hypnosis, yes. A kind of security system he devised to keep her from leaving the castle.
And do you know who this master is?
Yes. He's her father.
Father?
She never told me that.
Fortunately, when the barrier around the castle was destroyed, Hazuki was able to escape. And it seemed Luna was left behind. She still existed, but without the constant presence of the Master's power, she remained dormant.
But why now?
I can't know for certain. But she may be opening herself up to Luna again as a way to escape.
To escape? From what?
From her guilt. Her fear of herself. It's true the Count was a despicable person, but she killed him with her own two hands. What kind of burden is that for a little girl to bear? And you see, Luna feels no guilt.
So, she switched places with her. Oh, I get it.
But there's one thing I don't understand.
What?
The Mistress Luna from before would never have cooked or cleaned for mere human beings. She'd consider it beneath her.
Then why is she now?
Well, that's what's confusing. The only thing I can figure is that they both might have merged together.
The sharing Hazuki's mind?
Yes. Are you okay, Master?
Wow, Elfrida, this stew is delicious.
It's the least I can do to repay you, since you've been kind enough to let me stay here.
Now that I know you can cook like this, I think we'll keep you.
Well, I used to cook when I was human. I guess I just didn't realize how much I missed it.
Hey, anytime you want to take over kitchen duty, you just let us know. Oh, your omelet roll was really good too, Hazuki.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time.
What are you apologizing for? You never apologize. Are you feeling okay? Be careful, Elfrida. Elfrida!
Well, that settles that. It looks like the Mistress really is a daywalker.
What?
Human blood is how we vampires sustain our own powers. Immortal blood, the blood of other vampires, is how we obtain new ones.
What do you mean?
You see, power, like my ability to summon or the Count's to manipulate light, can be absorbed by any other vampire if he drinks our blood. So if one of us desires a new power, we have only to find another vampire who has it. Of course, few vampires will share their powers willingly.
Ah, I see. So that's why you tasted Hazuki's blood.
Oh yes, I'm afraid I just couldn't resist the opportunity. Your fault, really. When you told me she stood out in the sunlight without being burned, I realized there could only be one logical explanation.
So you're a daywalker. That's why you didn't die that day when you...
You don't understand. She's not just a daywalker. Our Hazuki is a perfect daywalker, a talent not even Count Kinkle could boast of. This child is a very powerful vampire.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's fascinating.
And you didn't even know, did you? That you were a daywalker.
Not till yesterday. And even then I wasn't certain.
Going on the veranda was a hell of a way to test it.
Yesterday, I was almost killed by a vampire. And today, I'm happy when another one discovers a new power. Life certainly does know how to keep an old man on his toes, huh?
Can't you be serious for even a minute?
Big brother, I was wondering. I'd like to see the world. In the daytime, I mean. Would you take me, please? It's beautiful. Everything is so different at night. Chloe, look! It's all so sparkly. I can't believe how strange everything is.
Yeah, it's strange just walking with you like this. In the sunlight, without being afraid. Now I'm just afraid it isn't really you. You're different. I miss the little brat I thought I knew. When is Hazuki coming back?
Big brother, well, I'm getting a little bit hungry.
Ha!
Over there.
Oh, I see. Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Would you go get it, please? I'd really appreciate it.
Huh?
Come on, just go.
But why can't you?
Because I said.
Aw, man.
Would you just hurry up and get over there, you big jerk?
Hazuki? That you? Are you back to normal now? Hazuki?
No. My name's Luna.
What if Elfrida is right about all of this? If she's really trying to escape her own fears, then I'm the one who's responsible, aren't I? Anything she did to save me. How do I live with that? What's the matter with you? Watch where you're going, you jerk! Are you all right? Hey.
Thank you, Kohei. I mean, thank you, big brother.
Be careful, okay?
The master must have kept his secret very well guarded. I don't think any other vampire knew the mistress was a daywalker. Not even the Count.
Is that why he was so careful about keeping the girl locked up? Because he didn't want anyone else to know her secret?
If other vampires knew about her, they wouldn't rest until they'd stolen her power and become daywalkers themselves. And then they'd surely challenge the master for his title. In the vampire world, whoever has the greatest power will always rule.
And you? What will you do with your new ability?
Oh, don't worry. Any power I gained from the mistress is faded now. I didn't drink enough to truly absorb it. Unfortunately, other vampires won't be so polite. They won't wait for her to cut herself before they drink. And they will be coming. I promise you that.
I would expect so. After all, that little girl holds the cure to their greatest weakness.
Also, the master will soon learn about what happened here, and he'll send his servants to take care of it. She's very valuable to him, and he'll want her back, quickly.
Yes.
They'll come for her. I know they will. They'll never leave her alone. One vampire nearly killed us all. How will I be able to protect her from more? Hey,
Yeah?
we should probably start heading back. It's getting pretty dark.
Yeah, but
Come on, you've seen this stuff at night before.
my normal hours are just starting. Besides, now that I can go out during the day, I never need to sleep. I can stay up 24/7.
Even daywalkers need their rest. And photographers definitely need to sleep. So take your last look around, Brad. We're going home. Besides, the city can be dangerous at night.
You're not tired. You're just worried about me, aren't you, big brother? If I'm a brat, then why is it you're always looking after me like that?
Because...
It's because you're my slave, isn't it?
Look, Hazuki, Luna, whoever you are, I am not your slave. And I'd appreciate it if you tell the other one of you the same thing next time you see her.
Then why do you protect her? Why are you nice to her?
I don't know. I guess it's because... Well, it's because I owe her.
You owe her?
Yeah, that's it. Hazuki saved my life a few times, so I owe her. I mean, hey, I know I'm not the greatest guy in the world, but one thing I know how to do is honor the heck out of an obligation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, wait! Where are you going? Our place is the other way.
I hate you!
What do you think is going on between those two?
I don't know, but something, that's for sure.
They've been like this for at least a week.
I know. It truly is a mystery. If I were to venture a guess, I'd say the problem is most likely the result of, well, a lover squirrel.
What are you saying?
Ruhei, please, don't be angry with me. It was only a theory.
Forgive me, dear, but the thought of those two...
How could you think I would do that?
You mean you wouldn't, Kohei?
She's a freaking kid.
And it was just getting juicy. Well, let's see then. If it isn't love, then what else could it possibly be?
Well, when you two figure it out, you let me know, okay?
So is there something that's bothering you, Master? Because it seems kind of down in the dumps. Yeah, but it's no big deal.
It's Elfriede. May I come in?
It's unlocked. Does Grandpa need me for something?
No, I just wanted to come down here and see how you were doing. You just seem so troubled.
I think you're absolutely right, Elfriede. I was just saying the same. Why don't you both mind your own business?
I think Kohei's done something to upset you, mistress. It wasn't hard to see. Friends who are as close as you two don't just stop talking to one another, unless something has gone awry.
Well, he said that he wasn't my slave. He said he's only with me because he thinks he owes me something.
So that's it. Mistress, I'm sure you're already well aware of it, but there is a full moon tonight, and it'll only be a few more hours before we feel its strong effect. As vampires, we can sense when the hunt is upon us. The thirst washes over us, and we can feel it pulsing like fire through our veins. And you know as well as I do that this thirst must be quenched.
Well, now that you mention it...
And there's always Kohei, but who knows if he'll be around. I mean, he isn't the most obedient slave, dear.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I can't really depend on him.
There you see. You'll just have to find someone else.
I guess he went somewhere.
You know what you have to do. Eventually, Kohei's charity will run dry. You should find someone else now.
Would you hold still?
Hey, I'm trying. Come on, Gramps. Why can't you clean during the day like a normal person?
It's like the old saying, do it when you think of it and you'll always get things done. So tell me something.
What?
You and the child.
Yeah.
Do you think the reason she's been so determined to avoid you is somehow because of you? Have you done something to upset her?
Well, I don't think that I've done anything wrong.
Yes, perhaps. But maybe deep down you both have feelings for each other but won't admit it. Is that it?
Don't be ridiculous! Haseki needs me and I'm a responsible person and that's it. I don't have any special feelings for her, okay?
Well, if you say so.
Can we please drop it? Hey, Grandpa, the phone's ringing.
Then answer it.
Hello. Oh, hey, Hiromi, what's up? A job? Oh, really? Well, sure, but now?
That's the nature of the business. It's just a product piece, so you won't have to deal with any of those models that intimidate you. But you have to come right away, okay? Because this is the only time the client can meet with us, and I assured him you'd be available, you know, since you're a big loser and have no social life and all.
I don't know what I'd do without friends like you.
Master? How come you're in here all by yourself? Hi, G. Shh. Why? Is somebody asleep? Just hush. I'll explain it all to you later. Ooh, you're playing that quiet game, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chloe, keep it down. Master said we have to be quiet.
How long have you been hanging out in here, Haseki?
Not long. So do you have to go to work now?
Yeah, but it's not supposed to take that long. And the extra money will be nice. I could even take you out to eat after I'm done. That way you wouldn't have to cook. I don't have any special feelings for her, okay? What do you say?
No, thank you.
What now? I can't win with that girl.
Good evening, Kohei.
Elfriede, what are you doing out tonight?
Who, me? Oh, I'm just admiring the full moon. A perfectly glorious night for a manhunt. Wouldn't you agree? Well, unless, of course, you would be generous enough to spare me the trouble.
Gee, I'd really love to, but I need to get to work, so, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Do you know where Hazuki is?
Why?
Just tell me, Elfriede.
She is a vampire, after all. I'm sure she's out on the hunt as well.
What do you mean? I thought that was what I was here for.
Oh, please, Kohei. You told her yourself that you weren't her slave. It's not like she needs to be faithful to you, right? For us vampires, procuring ways to quench our thirst is essential to our very survival. And you've made it clear that you're not dependable. So perhaps you should leave the mistress alone.
I can't. I try, but I just can't!
My goodness, I never knew he was so dramatic. Well, I'd best be off. The moonlight doesn't last forever.
Grandpa, talk to me. Is Hazuki at home?
She went to the convenience store right after you left, but there's no need to get so worked up about it. She told me she'd be back as soon as she got something to eat.
Yeah, thanks. That's what I was afraid of.
Good luck, my boy.
Man, I don't know why I let her get to me. Why is she doing this? Damn it. Figures. She's already taken off. She could be anywhere.
Hey, Haiji, I was thinking. About what? Well, maybe it isn't a great idea for me to keep hanging around with Big Brother all the time. I don't want to give up on Kohei, but I've thought about it and I don't know what else to do. I can feel her. She's in my head again. Why don't we go home, Master? I've got this weird feeling like I'm not me. It's as if there's somebody else inside of me telling me what to think, and I'm completely powerless against it. But Kohei told you himself he didn't want to be your slave, so there's no reason for us to stay with him. We can find a place where we truly belong. Now it's time to find a new slave. Now it's time to find a new slave. A better slave. A better slave. We must find a new slave. A better slave.
Damn it! Where is she? I know she thinks she doesn't need me, but this city isn't safe for a girl like her. Someone's gotta protect her. Am I kidding myself? Maybe she doesn't need me. Maybe she'll be happier this way. Is this all I am to her? Hard times, bad news. What if she's moved on? Found someone else? Damn it. What the hell am I talking about? She's not my family, and I'm not her slave. What's wrong with me? Where did she go? And why the hell do I care anyway? Why is it eating me up? Why do I feel so desperate to find her? Damn it!
Excuse me.
Hello there. Are you addressing me?
This may sound strange, but would you like to be my slave?
Play slave to a beautiful young woman like you? Why, I'd be honored.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd say that.
So tell me, what do your slaves do for you? Don't start acting shy now, dear.
I can't do it. I don't want another slave. I want Big Brother. That's it.
Hazuki!
Kohei, you're here.
You've got to stop with these midnight strolls through the park. Don't you know what kind of place this is?
Well, obviously she does.
I'd stay out of this if I were you.
Me stay out of it. I was here first. What do you want with her anyway?
What do I want with her? Hey, who do you think you are, buddy?
Not that it's your concern, but I just agreed to become her slave.
Wait, so you already...
No, not yet.
Trust me, boy,
Hey,
you're way
hands
too
off.
mediocre for this one.
Mediocre?
Well, don't get mad at me. Compared to my handsome face, mediocre is being generous. Honestly, kid, you haven't got a chance, so shove off.
Okay, that's enough, man!
Reconsidering that man about now? Relax, we're not in the 1950s. She can be with a woman if she wants.
A woman?
Come, my girl. I'm going to take you away to a magical land of milk and honey.
Hold on.
Let go of her! Are we through here?
Kohei! Wait!
Come far away, to our very own forbidden frontier.
Fascinating. So you want to be a slave? Well, I think that can be arranged.
Put me down! Just stop interfering in my life, okay?
Interfering?
It's a full moon tonight and I'm thirsty for a kiss. Why'd you have to mess it all up?
Isn't that what I'm here for? I thought we'd settled that by now. Stop being so difficult.
Why are you here?
What?
Just because you feel like I'm some burden you have to bear? If that's the case, then I don't want you around. I don't want to be something you put up with. Some terrible job you hate but go to anyway because you think it's your obligation.
Obligation? Come on.
Don't you get it? I'm here with you because I want to be. I don't have some noble reason. I just...
I see. I'm so stupid. Why didn't you just tell me why you were so upset, Brat? You always have to be so freaking stubborn, do everything your own way, and you're so sure you'll get dropped, you protect yourself and shut down. And you know, everyone says I do the same thing. This Luna thing hasn't changed you. The girl standing in front of me is still the girl I love, and the girl I care about so very much.
So tell me, Kohei, would it make you happy if I told you, if I said I loved you too?
Just don't leave again. That's all I need from you. Oh yeah, you said you were thirsty, right?
Thank you, Kohei. I was wrong. I can't stay here. It's home.
No, this is not our home. We don't belong here. Don't forget the castle is our real home.
I love this place. He's my family and my home. I'm exactly where I should be.
Kohei, telephone.
Who is it?
Hiromi, he sounds mad.
Oh, crap, I completely forgot. Oh, boy, she's gonna kill me. I guess I better go beg or something.
Get a scolding, dummy.
Ah, shut your face. Hazuki? You sound like you! I mean, you really sound like you. Are you you again?
Get off me, you jerk! You're weird.
She's been like that all morning, Kohei. Back to her old self. Elfride says sucking your blood is probably what did it. See, I keep telling people you're not entirely useless.
So you're back to normal. Well, that's great.
No, what's wrong? Why do you look so disappointed all of a sudden?
No, it's nothing. I mean, obviously I'm happy it's over. I just know that the last time this happened, your memory got kind of hazy. That's all I'm saying.
Don't worry. I remember everything. All of it. Every single moment is crystal clear. Walking with Haiji, jumping around in the sun, and especially last night.
You don't say.
Hazuki and Luna are both me, just different sides. And I understand that better now. Both of their memories are mine. I've been thinking, Kohei. It's my fault you missed your photo assignment with Hiromi yesterday because you were dealing with me the entire time. I'd like to go with you to apologize to her.
That's awful mature of you, Hazuki.
Shut up.
You sure you're back to normal?
I'm always mature. You're just too dumb to realize it.
I don't know. I better go alone. I'm afraid when we get there, your head might start spinning around.
You're such a jerk.
The sweet sound of contention. Things are finally back to normal.
Yes, it sure sounds that way to me.
By the way, Elfride, I've been wondering, did everything go well last night?
Why, thank you for asking. I had a delicious time.
A magical land of milk and honey.
Lovely to hear, but that's not quite what I meant.
Don't worry, it's all under control. I've posted my helpers on lookouts in all 4 directions. They should notify us of any supernatural pursuers who come looking for Hazuki. And what about you? I know you've been busy.
I've placed several protective barrier incantations on the house. Who knows how effective they'll be, but we have to take all the precautions we can manage.
Man, it's cold today. Oh, this could take a while. Oh, right. She's a daywalker. I guess I have to get used to that.
Almost time. You ready? Ready!
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Shh, be quiet. We're in the middle of a battle between good and evil.
Good and evil? Which one are you? So you're fighting a bun?
Here it comes.
It's a crow.
No! I want it! Kick his little crow butt! Let him have it! All right!
Jeez, poor crow.
Don't be fooled by the forces of evil. They're sneaky.
Like that?
What? He brought reinforcements! He what? Haiji! No, my poor sweet Haiji. Stupid! I hate those evil, thieving, ugly, horrible mean crows!
Women.
You couldn't scoff at my master's pain. This is an epic tale of stolen love and a thwarted retribution that follows. It begins with two beautiful Neko mini buns from Furuto, bought with innocent hope for a tasty snack by the sweet young girl before you. They and her Tsukuyomi journeyed to the kitchen to make tea, only to discover upon their return the beautiful buns were being pilfered away. Hey! Come back here, you foul beast! But alas, he did not return, and the Furuto bun the master so loved was never heard from again, and so we hatched a fearsome plot. We'll never give up. Oh, Haiji, my true friend, you're the only one in the world who understands me.
Okay. So you're at war with some evil crows, huh? Well, that's about average on the weird scale for a vampire girl.
They shall know pain. Oh, yes, they shall, my friend.
Why don't we just go back to the store? I'll buy you some more buns and nobody has to know pain.
This is bigger than buns.
Hey,
This is about honor, integrity, valor, and teaching those stupid little black pigeons not to mess with me.
sounds like a noble goal, Haas.
You shut up! I am a great predator among predators! I can outsmart a couple of crows. This bowl of goodies will lure them out into the open. Quick, Haiji, you go hide under the house. Wait!
You really think this is gonna work? They're not just gonna fly down and eat right out of your hand.
Of course it'll work. All I have to do is suppress my presence and they won't even notice me.
Suppress your presence? That's incredible. She's not moving at all. Doesn't even look like she's alive.
Kohei!
Nothing?
What's the point of suppressing my presence if you're just gonna stand around announcing it?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I was just, never mind. That's how she looked when I saw her for the first time, sitting up there on top of the castle. I wish I could capture that somehow. You know, that just might work. I'm home, Grandpa. Huh?
Oh, hello, Kohei. Welcome home.
So, what are you doing?
What are you, blind, boy? I'm doing sit-ups.
In the, entryway?
Yes, well, he likes the level of the stairs.
Whatever. Do either of you know where Hazuki is?
What do you mean? I thought the girl was with you.
She isn't here?
I haven't seen her.
And I can't feel her presence. Huh. Maybe she went out for a while.
No way.
What's the matter? Hey!
Oh, dear.
There's no way. There's no way she could have been sitting there the whole time I was gone. That was like an hour. That wasn't a sneeze.
Well, excuse me, it sounded like a sneeze.
I gotta hand it to you two. You certainly vanquished the beast. Really, way to go.
Quit laughing at me!
I can't wait to see your next big battle.
Well, you just won yourself a purple steam mixer! Haiji, tell that shut up!
Hey, no way. I was
You're
just kidding.
laughing now.
Haji, cut it
Laugh a
out.
lot.
I wasn't laughing at you, I swear. Ouch, let me go.
Later, Haiji!
Well, that settles it. I'm through with sit-ups.
How's your back? Is it feeling any better yet?
Yeah, it's been better, but I think I'll survive. Just need to learn not to push myself so hard.
You know, Ruhei, true art only becomes more valuable as it ages. This vase was probably worth very little when it was made all those years ago, and now it's worth thousands, valued more for the history it holds than the clay it was made with. And sometimes the ones that show their age are more valuable than the ones that don't. Sorry, silly to get all sentimental over a vase like that.
Well, you go right ahead. I imagine you've lived enough of your life without sentiment, so don't bother holding back on my account. And if by chance you get the urge to talk about something other than art, I know one old face who's always willing to listen.
You do, huh? Well, I just might take you up on that someday.
Let's just tell them we're closed.
Hello, can we help you?
I hope so.
Hiromi, hello.
Remember, you promised. No going back on your word.
I know, a week's worth of Nekomimi buns from Furu dough. I got it. Don't you worry, you pretty little head.
A week's worth? That's interesting. I thought we said 10 days. Find yourself another model. I quit.
All right. 10 days worth, I promise. Jeez, what were you gonna do, jump out the window?
Looks like you got yourself a model again, cutie.
The things I do for my art.
Wait, Kohei left? Where did he go?
Oh, I'm not sure exactly. He just said he was taking Hazuki for a little drive.
He went for a drive? Ugh, he was supposed to do the occult shoot.
And I take it the deadline was supposed to be today?
Yes! Ugh, can't that dunce remember anything?
Yeah, this'll work.
So how do you want me to pose anyway? Like this? You want me to blow you a kiss?
No,
Want me to wear these?
definitely not.
You're stifling my creative genius here.
Just be yourself. I want to capture you the way you really are, Haas. What? What are you getting all embarrassed about?
Oh, it's just so hot here. That's all.
Hot, huh? In the middle of winter.
Shouldn't you be taking pictures or something? What kind of professional photographer are you anyway?
Well, we've still got a few hours.
Till when?
I have an idea, but we have to wait until sunset.
Sunset? Nothing saggy.
Yeah. But since we have a little while, I thought you might want to do some fishing. You know, something a little different. Have you ever done this before?
Of course I have. I'm like the best fisher ever.
Is that so? Well, dive in.
Thank you. Just watch, I'll catch way more than you. Worms! Blah!
You okay?
No thanks, I don't need these.
Don't need 'em. You can't fish without bait. Are you nuts?
It's all about spirit and determination.
So that's a yes then.
Watch out, fishies! That's right, 'cause here comes the master!
How about I bait your line for you, Hazuki? Would that change your mind about these faith-based fishing methods, huh?
Well, if you really want to put bait on my line, I guess I can't stop you. Here!
Huh. Gee, that's real swell of you, Haz. I'm guessing a little thank you would be too much for me to ask for, right?
Come on, hurry it up, bait boy!
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Kohei. My worm escaped. Guess I need another one.
Guess so.
Kohei, it got away again.
Well, guess it's about time to take those pictures.
We can't go. Not until I catch at least one fish. Kohei, a bite!
What? Well, reel in! Pull!
I caught a fish!
That's great! Now grab it!
Ew, no way, I can't!
Sure you can! It's gonna get away!
No.
Come on, fish master!
Please, Kohei, you take it! Take it! He took it! That's not what I meant! Take the stupid fish!
Well, I'd say our photo shoot was a success. We got a lot of good stuff. So defenseless. Ow! Hey, what the heck was that for, Romy?
What was that for? That was for missing the occult photo shoot, you ass!
Ah.
Ah! That's all you have to say is ah? I had to do the stupid thing by myself. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that one's not too terrible, is it?
There's just something about it. I don't know what it is. It's like Hazuki's glowing or something.
I know. I keep trying to figure it out. I mean, it's like she just draws you in. Hey, wait! Where are you going with that picture? I need that back!
I'm just borrowing it.
Well, don't lose it.
Don't be stupid.
It's time for your injection!
Oh, look at her, she's just so cute.
Okay, next costume. Hi! Hey! Konnichiwa! Hi! Bonjour!
Oh, I can hardly stand it. You must be the cutest little thing that ever lived. More! Take more pictures of her. We'll never have enough.
All right. But where did this sudden interest in having your picture taken come from?
I guess I just realized how special it made me feel.
So I'm not imagining it, Chief?
Hmm.
What is it about it?
I don't know. It's certainly compelling. For one thing, it's too good to be a composite. Not that Moriyuki would do that, but it means it hasn't been touched up, which would seem impossible.
It was clearly taken at night, but it's a greater depth of field, which means a higher f-stop. So the shutter was open long enough to let quite a bit of light through the small aperture. I mean, that's the only way you could have gotten this effect.
Okay, too much shop talk.
In other words, that girl had to stand in that position completely still long enough for the stars to shift behind her.
But that's impossible.
Elfride, can I ask you something?
Of course.
How come you give in to my whims all the time the way you do?
Well, I guess it's because I understand it. The need to test your freedom.
Test my freedom?
To experience all you can, now that you're finally released from your prison. It's the same for me.
The same for you, but not for them. When Koei was taking my picture today, my reasons for letting him were simple. I wanted him to. It was fun. I like spending time with him. It isn't the same for him. It isn't the same for any of them, actually. They're kind enough to let me stay here with them. But when they look at me, they see an orphan. Somebody to be pitied and treated like she belongs. I hate seeing them look at me like that.
And that's what you think you see when they look at you.
You're laughing at me? That's just cruel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do love you, Hazuki. Very much. Okay.
Hey, whoa! I didn't know that you were into girls. Listen, maybe we shouldn't bathe together. Get out of my bath, you pervert!
Hazuki, please!
No way! I don't care how much you beg me!
What can I do to help her?
What's on your mind, Koei?
I'm pretty worthless, aren't I? I mean, I've never been able to finish anything I've set out to do ever since I was a little kid. Even the simple stuff, goals anyone should be able to reach, are always too much for me. But we can't just keep pretending that she's safe here, Grandpa. She's vulnerable here. These other vampires have their sights fixed on her, and I want to protect her. But I can't. I want to be strong enough. I understand that I don't have the same natural abilities that you and Seiji do. But if I work hard and put everything into training, I know I can at least be better than this. Please, teach me everything you can. Your techniques, your spells. I'll work hard, I swear. I won't give up.
That's what you wanted to ask me? You sniveling idiot!
Grandpa, wait!
You're pitiful. Learn from me, and you're still depending on others. Don't ask me again.
Did I miss something? Hey, Flave, wait! What's wrong? Moody boy.
What the hell?
Well, why don't you train him? Sounds like a good idea. He obviously can't do anything by himself.
Because it's not an option.
Huh?
I can't train Koei yet.
Why not?
Tell me, Haji. You're a Shikigami originally made by Shizuru.
Yeah, that's right. So what?
Do you know where she is? My daughter. Can you sense her? I guess that's a no.
I'm sorry, but I don't think my soul is connected to hers anymore.
I know. I just really wish she were here so I could ask her what she would say to her son. Because this helpless old man doesn't have a clue.
What are you doing in bed in the middle of the day? Think you're a vampire? Get up, slacker!
Oh, God, you're such a pain. You don't have to kick me.
Oh, pardon me. I mistook you for a useless piece of trash.
What did you say?
Uh-oh, sounds like another war started. Time to rescue the slave.
Maybe you're not linked to my daughter anymore, but at least you've inherited her concern for Koei.
Hey, don't step on my lenses!
It's your fault for tossing them all over your room.
They're not tossed. They're very carefully placed. Damn it! Can't a guy brood for 10 minutes in this house?
Thank you, girls. You're just what he needs. You help me too much.
Don't be silly.
Wild berries. How nice.
Hiromi brought them over this morning. They're not in season, but they taste good nonetheless.
I'm sure. Listen, Elfriede,
Yes?
I was wondering if you'd like to finish the story you started telling me the other day. Not that I can do anything to help, but I would like to hear.
My original home is the Schwarzwald, the Black Forest, in southern Germany. I lived there, raised by my aunt and uncle in the village. That was roughly 100 years ago. My aunt and uncle were always so kind to me and loved me as their own, and their daughter Nina was my most cherished friend.
Where were your parents?
Not long after my mother and father married, they went on a long walk together, deep into the Black Forest, where it was said a powerful demon lived. Perhaps it was the curiosity of youth. But they got lost, and a few days later, my mother returned to the village alone. She was pregnant. With me. Whatever happened in those woods changed my mother completely. She stayed indoors during the day, and then she journeyed into the forest at night. It was too much to ignore. The gossip in the village was that my mother had been possessed by the demon, and that I was the demon's child. I blamed her. I hated my mother. Nina was my only friend, but that was fine with me. As long as she was there by my side, I decided I would never be lonely. Seasons passed, life went on, and eventually my mother stopped crying out at night. The gossip quieted down too, and my life was getting better, or at least that's how it seemed to me. And then one night, my aunt and uncle came to me with a very special gift. These glasses. They were too big for me, and the prescription wasn't quite right, and at first it was still hard to see. But they were mine, and they gave the world a sharpness I had never known. I was so excited, I ran to my mother's room, forgetting my oath to never visit her at night. She was there with a strange man I'd never seen before. He was striking, magnetic. He said his name was Heinrich von Kinkel.
Kinkel?
He turned to me, so terribly calm. "My precious daughter," he said. "You have the blood of a vampire, my blood, coursing through your veins." Then he gave me two choices. I could stay with my aunt and uncle, never truly part of the villagers' fold, or I could become a vampire. "You have new glasses," he said. "Let me show you a world you've never seen." I pondered it carefully and came to a decision. I didn't want to be a burden on my aunt and uncle's household anymore. I was a vampire's child. I let Kinkel kiss me so that I could become the monster I'd been destined for since my conception. And then I made a promise. In exchange for the Count taking me in, I told him he could have my family as well. In my mind, I was sacrificing my mother to him. Considering the fate she had born me into, I felt it was only fair. But my mother was never touched. The family Kinkel had in mind when I agreed to the deal were those in my uncle's house. When I realized it, I ran home to stop him, but it was too late. My aunt and uncle were already dead. Only Nina was breathing. She was so pale, barely clinging to life. Kinkel told me to give her the vampire's kiss and finish the deed. I tried to refuse, but I wasn't human anymore. I was his slave, and though my insides were screaming out against him, I was powerless. My body couldn't disobey his command. And so, I did it. I loved her so much, and I put my teeth in her neck. And as I felt her life draining away, passing from her body to mine, I made a new promise. I would survive, through misery, torture, anything, until I could avenge Nina and her parents, and witness the death of my father, Count Kinkel.
Thank you for telling me, Friede. For your trust. You have suffered more than any of us.
Thanks again for lending me your car, Kohei.
Just bring it back in one piece, all right?
Oh, come on, it's me.
Yeah, that's my point. You know how many times I've almost freaking died with you behind the wheel?
Are you really that terrible of a driver, Hiromi?
No, Kohei's just anxiety prone, that's all. Oh, by the way, what's the story with the two lovebirds in there?
Feel good.
Oh, yes, very.
Oh, right. So you noticed too, huh?
Well, it is pretty hard to miss.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think the old man needs to stop with the cradle robbing.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. Friede could be a lot older than him, actually.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Lovebirds? What are you guys even talking about?
Moron!
Be back later tonight, okay?
See you then, Hiromi. Good luck on your article! shopping for a new one.
Oh, man, and I haven't even finished paying for that stupid car.
Seiji, when did you get here?
Okay, what's with the faces, you guys?
Kohei, I found this in your room.
What's that, Kohei? Have you taken up wood carving? Oh, it's not very pretty.
This isn't a joke. It's a Jagundo doll.
What's Jagundo?
As I understand it, that doll is a part of a spell to summon evil spirits.
There was some kind of supernatural miasma hovering over this part of town. It was suspicious, and I came here to see what could have caused it. Why did you make this doll? Were you looking for trouble?
No, of course I wasn't.
Remember the proverb, cousin. A half-baked cure can cause more harm, and with spells, even death. You don't understand what a Jugondo is, yet you're playing with it like some child tossing rocks at a hornet's nest. What in the world were you thinking?
Now, Seiji, you don't need to be so harsh.
No, it's fine. You're right. I don't know how magic works. That's the whole reason I was studying it, so I could learn about it, okay?
Kohei. Kohei, wait!
You think I went too far?
I guess not. He was in the wrong here.
I'm confused. Why would Kohei start studying magic all of a sudden and without help?
Kohei, I'm coming in.
Geez, you ever hear a knocking?
Why didn't you tell me you were changing?
It's too late now.
These doors need locks. Hey, wait a minute, where are you going?
Going for a run.
Hurry up! You're such a wimp.
I'm not a whip, okay? I just get these stupid cramps in my sides, so I don't think I can run anymore, Haas. Let's take a cab home, okay?
I hope you're kidding.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just look. I love being a daywalker.
I know, kid. Come on, let's keep enjoying the sunset.
Are you sure? You just said you couldn't go on.
I just got my second win. Ah. Hey, Gramps, have you seen Hazuki?
She went to her room, I believe.
Thanks.
Kohei, sit down.
Okay.
If you really want to train, then go to him.
Grandpa?
Another miasma. Must be Kohei again. Will he ever learn?
Haru! I'm okay. But, Kohei.
Mario, it's you.
Where is Mistress Luna?
Get out of here!
I did not come here to be denied.
Tell me what's going on first.
There's no time. Take Hazuki and get out of here now.
What's going on?
So the other vampires have come for her, right? I know I may not be the smartest guy around, but I can guess that much. I want to fight him too.
Use your head.
I don't have powers like you, I know that. But even so, I care about Hazuki and I want to protect her myself.
That's why you have to take her, Kohei. Don't you see?
Getting her out of here is her only chance. If you want to protect Hazuki, then you have to go.
can take care of themselves. They'll be all right.
Stupid!
Where is she? The barrier.
What is this?
Gods of the north, the south, the east, the west, lend your strength to me. Seal this home, cleanse it of evil. I offer you this sacrifice.
Stop fighting, you big baby! But, how was starting to get a headache? Oh, we weren't fighting. We were just pretending. Yeah, that's it. We were playing Shrine Maiden beats up the Demon Interloper. That is so not what we were playing. It was Vampire Goes Down on Short Ugly Girl. Did you say ugly? No, actually I said short and ugly. Girl? Kalu said you should probably take a look behind you right about now. Oh! Master Yayoi! I'll see you soon!
It's been 8 months since you came here seeking shelter. Did you know that? Tell me, in those 8 months, do you feel you've been fulfilling your duties? The condition of your sanctuary was that you look after and maintain the Mito family's Hutsu shrine. I don't remember any stipulation about fighting in front of it.
This is your fault, you know. Hey, you started it. Nuh-uh. Stupid demon girl. Whatever, you ugly...
Are you quite finished?
Sorry, Master. I don't see why I got yelled at. You're the one who wanted to have a sword match. Troublemaker. That's right. What? We never figured out who was the winner of the match, did we? We got interrupted before we could see who was the strongest. You're gonna fight again? And get yelled at by the Master again? No thanks. That's why we had to make it something we won't get in trouble for. Something Master Yayoi would want us to do anyway. Fine then. Your challenge is accepted. Sister? Good. Then we'll make it best 2 out of 3. Round 1! Mopping the floors! Give me your best shot, demon girl! Bring it, Suitface! I'm a mopping god! You wish! Let's go, Mopface! Let's go! Round 2! Repapering the screen doors! Round 3! Polishing the pillars!
I guess my scolding really sank in.
Hazuki Master. That was lame. Say it again, but this time say it with gusto. Hazuki Master. Good, much better. This is so humiliating. Then maybe you should have cleaned faster, loser.
So, Karu, do I want to know, or don't I?
Hikaru lost the cleaning contest, so he has to call my master, master. What's the matter? Are you all right?
Just old, dear.
Here, let me take care of this for you, grandmother.
Such a sweet child.
Oh, it's nothing. I mean, it's the least I can do when you and Master Yayoi are putting up with me. I owe you so much.
Oh, you owe us nothing, my dear. You're a pleasure.
Oh, you don't have to say that, grandmother. I'm a brat.
Really? And I was going to tell you our Mito family secret.
Yeah? What is this, a nature hike? Just shut up. We're almost there, I think. It looks like a fairy tale. It's hard to believe this place is even real, isn't it? Yeah, I know. It's incredible. It's like a painting. Yeah, like a dream or something. It's great, huh? Hey, hold on. Isn't there something else you're supposed to say? Oh, right. Hazuki Master, Master, Master. Hey, look. Hey, we should come back here again tomorrow. just that I wish Kohei was here. I'm sorry, what? Oh, nothing. It was silly. So I got you these. They're from this amazing place that Grandmother told me about. I gotta keep your altar looking spiffy, you know? I miss you, Grandpa. Elfriede.
Now be careful. The pack's a little heavy this month.
I'll be okay. Thanks, Grandmother. You were good enough to split on crackers, Master. Thanks, Haiji.
And lit up like a lantern, too. Excited about seeing your good friend, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I know I can't be with him while he's in training. And I wouldn't bother him if it wasn't for the full moon thing, but since it's only once a month, I guess it's okay. Come on, Hazuki. You know you're dying to see him. Just say it. Hazuki, what? Wait, you mean, did I hear a master after that? Hey, that was days ago. Get over yourself. A deal's a deal, deal breaker. Bye!
Have a good time now, dear.
She's really different, isn't she? Than she was when she got here.
It's been 8 months since they showed up looking for a safe place to hide. She's had some time to absorb her losses and move on.
It was hard, seeing her so depressed.
It was. I'm just glad she had you two girls around. Who knows where she would be if it wasn't for you. I do believe it was you who brought her back to life.
But now that she's happy, do you think we're going to be enemies again?
No.
What am I getting sad about? Just because I'm leaving the shrine? Don't I remember who I'm going to see? Kohei. Full moon! Kohei! This is the second month in a row he hasn't been here. I know he can't stay in here all the time, but did he know I was coming? Wait a minute. I'm not just gonna sit here. I'm gonna go find him. There you are. I've been walking forever. I'm pretty sure this is where I saw him. Jeez, what's he doing out so far anyway? Probably lost. Stupid Kohei. Where are you? Is that him? Wait. This energy. Whoever it is, it's definitely not Kohei.
course it's me. Who'd you think it was, Goof? That's a tight grip. You must have really missed me. I'm here now.
Like I even care. I'm only here for your blood. Has it been a while? I didn't even notice. So don't go thinking I'm lonely without you.
Well, I was lonely.
Kohei? Now that you're here, I was wondering, can I kiss you?
You could. Except,
What, do you not want me to?
no, it's just that this time I think I'd like to kiss you if you don't mind. Come on, don't you want to kiss me, Azuki? Did you call me? So what's up?
Is it really you now?
Well, of course it's me, Brat. What are you doing here anyway?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Isn't it a little obvious? Wait, Kohei can't see spirits. He doesn't know.
Oh, yeah. You mean your little buddy there? These things aren't very strong. I can handle this. That which is not of this world, bringer of darkness and creature of the shadows.
Is Kohei doing an incantation?
In the realm of the living here, you will do no more harm. Return now from whence you came. I command you, foul demon!
Very well done, Kohei.
Yes, I say he passed the test with flying colors. The young man's made remarkable strides these last few months. Especially when you consider how little he knew before. Impressive.
So, do you think he was protecting her?
Uh-huh. Hazuki should be with him by now. Is that why you came, Hikaru? To see she got there safely?
Kohei is Kaoru's fiancé, not Hazuki's stupid slave. And it's my sister he should be worrying about.
You okay?
Kohei, where did you learn to do that? You've never even been able to see spirits. Is this all because of your training? You must be working hard.
I guess. I'm doing everything Sensei Yayoi told me to. But if you want to know the truth, that's the first time I've been able to pull off something like that.
The first time? Thank you, Kohei.
Hey, what's that dopey look about, short stuff? Are you overwhelmed by my rugged good looks?
Maybe it was the stench. You smell like a pig.
I'm living in a freaking tree!
Excuses, you big oinker.
Oh, yeah? You vampire!
What are you, retarded? You vampire? That's even an insult.
Hey, if all vampires are like you, then it is an insult.
What do you know, you big jerk?
I know that you are really stupid.
Jada.
Mistress Arte, good evening.
This place, it's filthy.
You could have at least cleaned before we arrived, Jada.
I've never really been bothered by filth.
So, any more clues?
Nothing substantial.
Nothing. What have you been doing?
I did find this place, of course. Your gratitude is overwhelming, Vargas.
There's nothing here. It's useless.
Mistress Arte, I'm not positive it's her, but there's a place that's emitting strange waves. I think it might be worth investigating. Mistress?
I'm matters. And who are you? I go up the mountain once a month. For one day, I'm allowed to see Kohei. And I'm allowed to kiss him too.
Has your thirst been quenched, Hazuki?
Yes, for now at least.
I understand Kohei saved you from some trouble.
He used a spell, Master Yayoi. I didn't know he could do that.
Considering where he started, that's certainly progress. But our boy's still weaker than a baby bird.
Can't we at least say I'm like a lion cub?
You're no cat slave boy.
Mind your own business, midget. I'm doing the best I can out here, okay?
I have no doubt that you believe that to be true, Kohei. That's just proof you have a long way to go, my friend.
Hey, cat girl, what are you laughing at?
I only laugh at you because I love you, slave boy. Yayoi is the head of the main branch of the Mido family. I don't understand how all the branches connect, but no one argues that in the Mido clan, Yayoi is number one. At least that's what Hikaru told me.
Go away? Why do I have to do that?
Kohei,
I'm sorry, but I don't see how being separated from Hazuki is going to help me with my training. I didn't abandon Grandpa just so I could come here and abandon her too.
Now just hold on. Do you honestly think you could protect her if she was attacked right now? I thought the point of your training was that you knew you couldn't.
Kohei.
There's no need to worry. While you're working to get stronger, I will protect Hazuki. Real training requires solitude. You must be self-reliant. That is a rule that cannot be compromised. Either obey it or leave the mountain now.
Do what he says, big brother. I'll be okay.
But I swore.
Please, Kohei, train hard and get stronger, all right? I need a slave I can depend on. That's what you said on our trip, isn't it? So pinky swear. Promise you'll do your best to get stronger quickly. It's gonna be really boring around here without you to scream at.
Hazuki.
Come on, pinky swear.
Yeah, okay.
Pinky swear. If you lie, cross your heart, hope to die 1,000 needles in your eye. You really are doing your best, right, Kohei? Hey, what are you doing? She's sucking his blood! Cut it out, you fruitcake!
No need for name-calling.
Tastes like iron. Well, what were you expecting? Maple syrup?
That was unexpected.
I'll say! What's your problem? Why didn't you stop her?
It happened so fast I was caught off guard.
Master Yayoi, he needs lots more training!
That's what I said.
More training for slave boy! Really, Kaoru, what was that about? Because it just isn't fair. Hazuki gets to, Oh no. This isn't good. Oh, she's just like you, Master. Look!
Kaoru?
She's so cute. Tell her she's cute, Kohei. Oh, please, just say it.
Okay. Kaoru, you're...
Have the butt in, don't you, thanks? That's right. You're so cute with your cat ears. Oh, yes, you are. I have a tail, too. Look at the cute little tail. Perfect. Look, see, it's a cat tail. Hey, bonehead, where are you looking? Tell her how cute she is, Kohei.
Okay, you're...
Let him say it. Not a chance, demon. That all you got?
It's a twister!
Oh, my goodness! Take your places, please, Betty!
My goodness, Kohei. Must be nice to be so popular.
Oh, it's not! Are you crazy?
Master Yayoi, is there something wrong? What is it?
Kaoru, come outside with me.
Huh? Okay.
Yes, Haiji, you too.
What about us?
Yeah, Sensei, don't just leave us here.
Quiet. Can't you see I'm trying to help you? That's better.
Master Yayoi, what is it?
Someone has broken through the first barriers around the mountain.
Uh-oh.
I need to check it out. I want you girls to make sure Hazuki never gets out of your sight.
Yes, sir.
Heidi, come with me.
Can do.
And now it begins.
So, anyway, here we are.
Here you go. Your rice for the next month. And then, I know you're supposed to be self-sufficient and all, but with nothing but rice and mountain ferns to eat, you aren't getting a very balanced diet, so I thought I'd help you out a bit. Ta-da!
Jeez, what'd you do, rob a drugstore?
I just asked Grandmother Koharu to order them for me. I said I wanted them all for myself. Considering that I'm the master and you're the slave, I spent an awful lot of time looking after you. Don't worry, you can pay me for everything later. It's no problem. I kept the receipt.
Thanks, Hazuki. This means a lot to me.
Well, I can't have my food source malnourished.
You're such a little brat. So, wanna go for a walk?
Sure.
It's cold out, though. Did you bring your jacket?
I'm fine.
Vampires, this mountain is under the care of the Mido family. You will not have your way.
We're going in circles. No matter how far we walk, we end up in the same place. Whoever's protecting Mistress Luna has put some kind of spell on us.
Some kind of Eastern magic?
So it would seem. And very powerful, too.
Feels so good. And cozy.
Well, good to know her holiness is taking this so seriously.
Be careful what you say, Jada.
Oh, excuse me. All hail the mighty princess. You're such a loyal slave, Argus.
Where are you going?
We're wasting our time here. By all means, let the mistress enjoy her bath.
Who goes there? Who goes there? I said who goes there?
It's a monkey.
Look out, princess! It might be dangerous! Get out of there! Immediately! Come on, quickly!
Cute monkey.
No one ever listens.
Here we are.
I wonder where Jada went.
I don't like Jada. He's never even played with me once. I don't like him.
It's no use taking it personally, mistress. It's just the way he is.
I'm finished, monkey. Get the ears back.
Hey! Return the princess's cat ears!
Don't like the bad monkey.
I told you need a jacket.
Okay.
Really? You don't want this.
I wish I could hear what they're saying. The sound of the water is too loud. Let's get closer. Okay, Kaoru?
What's wrong, Huz?
Nothing.
Is it Kaoru? You know, you shouldn't let that get to you.
Kaoru doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, is that right? Then what was with the tantrum?
Okay, fine. Maybe she bothers me just a little bit. After all, she's your fiancé.
How many times do I have to tell you that's a total joke? It means nothing. Our family decided that.
If it's so obviously nothing, why don't you tell her that?
I honestly don't understand what this fight's about. I'm doing all this training for you, aren't I? So I can keep you safe.
I know, but...
For you. And maybe a little bit for Grandpa and Elfrida, too.
Yeah, I miss them too.
It's hard when I think about them. But I can't let it hold me back forever. We're just gonna have to do whatever we can to move forward, kid, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Sure, we've got our problems, but lately things just seem different. I feel like I'm behind the wheel, like what I do really matters, you know?
Well, listen to Mr. Confidence. You don't sound like yourself at all, Kohei.
Oh, gee, thanks a lot.
Really? It's kind of nice. Kaoru. Hey, you dropped this. Thank you, sister. I was thinking, maybe next time I'll add whiskers, too.
Thanks for the warm welcome, stranger.
It takes considerable skill to break the Mido barrier.
You honor me, sir. I am Jada, the puppet master. And who are you?
I won't waste my name on vampire ears.
No way!
I don't suppose you'd be willing to surrender, Mistress Luna. I'd rather not kill anyone I don't have to.
I know no girl by that name.
That's too bad.
So it seems.
Then let's begin! There's no escaping. I'll find you no matter where you run. Resign yourself to die.
Resign yourself to die!
Ask me, little demon.
Carelessness is the greatest foe. Caught in your own foul web.
Move to the base of the mountain. To do this to someone of my talents. Well, this is getting more interesting.
See you in a month, okay? Oh, and girls, please, for me, watch out for her.
Fine. Next time I visit you, I'll have whiskers too, Brother Kohei.
When I'm done training, then I'll leave Rice.
Now what's wrong? I forgot something. I'll be right back. Huh? Husky, wait!
Man, this is like eating cardboard. Oh well, you can't be self-sufficient if you're letting someone feed you, right?
Kohei!
Hazuki! Hey, what are you doing back so soon, huh? This isn't my dinner, by the way, no. It's just a little snack, that's all. You okay?
No.
Hey, come on. It's hard. That's what this is about, right? Listen, kiddo, I know. It's hard for me, too. I just have to finish training, and then I'll be back.
But when? How long?
It's hard to say, but you remember my promise. I'm doing my best so I can get back to you as soon as I can. You just have to be patient, okay?
I don't want to be.
We're gonna be all right, Alice.
Well, did you get what you forgot? Yeah.
Sure feels empty in here. Falling from the site, there's no way I'll live. Just slow down and change my direction. I'll land on a tree. Hopefully that'll break my fall. I can't die. Grandpa's sacrifice can't be in vain.
Episode 20. Grandfather, why are you dressed like that? Jeez, talk about clumsy. What kind of shrine maiden are you? Oh, what was that? Huh. I felt like something happened to Kohei just then, that's all. Oh, so now you're psychic, huh? What, you think just because you stick your teeth into his neck once a month you're like soulmates or something? Bad chance, but you might get points for the creative excuse for falling on your butt. I added whiskers, but now I can't get them off. Just look what you've done to my sister. You've turned her into a pathetic, whiny little cat girl. Are you satisfied? There's just something about the women in your family. They can't hang on to their men. Huh? Oh, speaking of which, Hikaru, how is your fiancé doing these days? I don't actually know where he is right this second. Hey, what was that for? You look like you were falling asleep. Maybe that's because somebody in this house snores too loud. Or maybe demons were never meant to be up during the day. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should take a nap while you two go clean the temple by yourself. Don't forget to mop the floor, slave.
When does this end? Just how far will you push him? You shouldn't try to get up yet, Kohei.
Where am I?
This salve made from mulberry leaves. It'll help with the pain for now.
Sorry, Sensei. I screwed up again, didn't I?
If you can't take a little bit of pain, you haven't learned much from me at all. Looks like our training will take longer than I thought.
What exactly do you mean by little bit? Because I think my arms are going to fall off.
Don't be so melodramatic. You have a couple dozen broken bones, nothing too serious. I'd be more worried about that pretty mug of yours. Good thinking, falling face first.
Couple dozen? Is that all? I thought you might have been trying to kill me with this lesson.
Oh, and which lesson is that?
The Shikigami earlier. You sent it to see how well I'd react, didn't you? Even I could tell that one was a test. I still failed it, though, didn't I?
I don't know.
Enough whining. I have to continue training.
The training will have to wait. Unfortunately, I can't do too much for the pain. I've mastered several forms of spirit fighting, as well as the martial arts, but I never was much good at healing. I'm afraid that always took a back seat in my studies. We'll have to postpone our work for a while, until your injuries are completely healed. Or we could avail ourselves of our other option, Hazuki's power. But maybe you'd rather take the time off.
No, that's okay.
It's dangerous to move you now. I'd hate for your organs to get punctured. So I'll bring her back here. To ward off evil. Or animals, more likely. There are bears in these mountains. Don't want you to get eaten after all the time I've invested in you. Do I?
I saw something I want. It looked delicious. it down. I'm trying to take a nap. I don't want any cookies or whatever you're selling. All right, weird basket head guy. Is this some kind of prank? Hello? Are you listening? Hey, wait a minute. Is it really? What, are you completely stupid? I mean, how freaking careless can you be, demon girl? He got through the barrier. Yayoi has a protective wall set up around the entire mountain. And if this guy could get through it without Yayoi knowing he's here, that means he's no ordinary human. Duh! Of course he isn't, dummy. Of course he isn't ordinary. He's almost as weird as you are. Is it really you in there?
Hello there. It's been a long time, you two.
Man, what's her problem? It's not like you're Kohei. Now that would have been really embarrassing. Too late, little Miss Proper. Seiji saw the real you this morning. You shut up, suckface! Tell us, Brother Seiji, how have you been? I noticed your ki seems stronger than ever. Have you been off training somewhere?
Not exactly.
Do you mind if I ask where you've been all this time?
Not at all. I've been keeping myself hidden, trailing the enemy and watching all of their movements, making sure that they don't ever catch us by surprise again.
Oh, wow! You're so brave, Brother Seiji. I knew we could count on you to protect us.
For the moment. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much longer we can avoid their detection. They're close. They discovered the location of the main branch of the family from the ruins of the old house. It's just a matter of time before they strike. We can't allow that to happen.
I see. Is that why you're here?
I wanted to report this to Yayoi as soon as possible. So he and Kohei will have some time to prepare. So, where are they anyway?
Oh, they're in seclusion, somewhere on the mountain. Yayoi thought it would be easier for Kohei to concentrate on his training if he didn't have any distractions.
Well, this is too important to wait. We'll have to go to them. Can any of you lead me to where they are?
I know how to get there. I'll take you. No way. It's against the rules for you to see him more than once a month. Never fail. Haji is here. Let me deliver Seiji's message to Master Slave. I'll be quick as a cat. No! Hey, what you doing with my Haji, you evil Shikigami stealer? Give her back or I'll slap those stupid glasses right off your face. Give me that egg.
It looks like our messenger's a little tied up right now. How about it, Hikaru? Do you think you could take me up there? If you don't mind, that is.
No, I don't mind at all. It's really no problem. I'll totally take you. Let me take you up there. Lead you there.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Oh, it's nothing. Thank you, cowbell. You're welcome.
Super Science File number 13. The charred remains of an antique shop have become overrun by a species of vine previously undocumented by scientists.
Wait a minute. That's our house.
Hello, I'm Tsukuyomi, and I'm here with a witness who was close to the family who owned the shop.
Oh my gosh, it's Hiromi!
Tell us how you knew the deceased, ma'am. How long have you been acquainted with them?
I don't believe they're really deceased. I refuse to believe they're all gone just like that. That one fire could take all of them away from me. If you're watching this, Ruhei, Alfrede, Seiji, anybody, Kohei, Hazuki, are you listening? Please, if you are, just let me know you're all right.
Let me go! We have to go back! Stop! We can't just leave Grandpa and Alfrede behind!
They can take care of themselves. They'll be all right.
Stupid! Stupid! Grandfather, Alfrede, you would both be proud of Kohei. And Hikaru and Kaoru are looking out for me too. I promise. I won't let any of you down.
What a sorry sight.
Sensei? Is that you?
One little fall and you're helpless as a baby. Fine fighter you'll make. At this rate, you should finish your training sometime in the middle of your next life, assuming you don't give up before then.
Who are you? I know you. Don't I? Come closer so I can see. I met you before. I know it. I recognize your voice. You sound like... No! Stop! Can't you see that you're torturing me? Please, just tell me who you are. It can't be. Is this even real? Who are you? Come on, Kohei. What kind of fighter are you anyway?
Does this one belong to you?
And if I say yes?
Then I shall get rid of him first.
Do what you like with him.
Very well.
Sensei, hurry.
What? Koei's been hurt? You can gloat about your premonition being right later, okay? Does this mean they're soulmates?
We need you to give him the kiss, Hazuki.
Yeah, okay. 2 times in 1 month. What a stroke of luck. I bet you're doing a jig inside, aren't you, demon girl? It's not lucky at all for your information. When I use my powers to heal, it eats up some of my life force.
I'll come with you, just in case my powers can be of some assistance as well.
Fine, then I'm coming along too! I mean, if that's okay with you, Master, of course I'll stay here if you want me to.
You really want to come?
Especially after the news Brother Seiji just brought us. He's been following the enemy and they're getting close.
Is that so? I appreciate your diligence, Seiji. Thank you.
No need for thanks.
Ah, I take it you'd like to come too, Karu. I know it's hard being left behind, but can I ask you to protect the house while we're away? Don't worry, child. We'll bring him home safely, I promise.
You're giving her back? But I thought you were mad.
An Eastern amulet to ward off evil. Charming. Useless.
You're very funny. I think I like you.
What's a little girl like this doing so deep in the mountains?
Marcus says you fell off a cliff and now your body's all broken and you can't move it anymore. I think he's right, isn't he?
She's with him? Who are these guys?
Can I keep him, Marcus? He looks like such a fun toy.
Of course. You should be flattered, human. The princess has chosen you.
She's a vampire? That means they found us. And Hazuki's in danger.
He smells of her. She's been here before me.
It seems you're right.
You're not her slave anymore, do you understand? You're my slave now and I'll never let you go.
No. Sensei. Hazuki. Stay away! Don't come here!
That vibration.
Vampires.
You mean Kohei?
Damn, I shouldn't have left him. If I'd known they were close, I would have made sure he was better protected.
The vampires are here, and Yayoi didn't have enough warning. I'm the one who was watching them. This is my fault.
Go back to the temple, Hazuki. It's you they're looking for. We can't risk them finding you. Hazuki!
No, stop!
Damn!
She's just as impulsive as ever. Doesn't she realize we're trying to save her life?
That's why she's doing it. She knows she's the one the vampires want, and that once they have her, Kohei will be safe.
Kohei, I'm coming. Hang on.
We need to move faster.
Okay.
Hazuki has the speed of a vampire, and Hikaru has been trained for quickness and agility. You'll have to catch up with us later.
What's the matter with me? I came here to protect them, and I can't even keep up. What good are my powers if I can't even help my own family?
I believe you might come in handy, human.
Quit following me! I'd love to, but as much spawn. You hear that? Yeah. Something's wrong. It's too quiet here. Yeah? Go check things out, okay?
Those eyes, that mouth. You resemble the princess just as I expected.
What do you mean?
You'll understand soon enough.
Big brother, where is this nursery rhyme from? That's no fair! My first kiss was supposed to be with Seiji, not some demon girl lame-o! Then you shouldn't have planted your lips on me, klutz! He threw me! You should have moved your big butt! Don't blame me, stuck-up shrine girl! Monster face freak!
Like the sweet chirping of two little birds. You really are adorable.
Oops, I forgot about him.
But a bird only sings its best when it feels safe behind bars, protected from the dangers of the world. You're coming with me, Mistress Luna, back to the comfort of your true master's cage.
Hurry up, let's go! Did you see what you did to him? Don't you think that was a little much? You didn't have a choice! I can't let anyone else get hurt because of me.
You won't get away from me! In prison. So you're the one who's been hiding her.
One advantage to being a homebody. You have time to perfect your spells.
Master Yayoi!
Don't worry. You won't be able to break free.
That's not it! His eyes are red! He hasn't been bleeding! He's not the one who drank Kohei's blood!
You're right. Then Kohei's still in danger.
Oh, that's weird. All the pain just stopped. Is she doing that?
Feel better?
Yeah, it's like I didn't even fall off a cliff.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm not sure why, but,
Nakamimi? I need to be fed now. Can I eat those?
no, not unless you want the trees to start talking. She's hungry, but what can I do? I don't have much to offer. Here. Sorry, but this is all I've got.
It's yucky.
Yeah, well, sky food. Made it myself. It's designed for ninja survival mostly, so I could tell that a girl wouldn't really be into it. Guess she really is hungry.
I found a Nekomimi, found them in the night. And when I put them on me, sounds of such delight. I could hear the secret ones far beyond my sight.
I heard 'em in the mountains, dancing in moonlight. Nekomimi mode, full moon. That's it. That's the rest. I'm surprised you know that old nursery rhyme.
I learned it when I was taught Japanese.
Is that right? So where'd you come from exactly?
I like you. Let's play. Passing out was the biggest mistake of my life. Now I've lost my master. Ooh, isn't that a slave? Hey, slave boy!
Leave him be.
Oh, it's you.
Facing a vampire with no one to help him is a vital step on the path to his awakening.
Can we play? How can you stand here when he's in trouble?
If he can't survive this, he'll be dead soon anyway.
So any particular games you like?
Bouncy ball.
Hey, this isn't what I had in mind!
Can't break free, you say? Your magic is a booster to your physical trap. Without the trap, there'll be nothing for the spell to enhance.
He just grew more arms.
So if you've strung me to a tree,
Oh no, he's free.
who's in trouble now?
Lightning strike!
Seiji's here, right when we need him.
Finally caught up with you.
You'll regret that.
Sorry, there's no time to play nice.
Is that so? I'll keep it in mind for myself.
Who is this monster?
I'd say you've been outclassed.
Oh, hey.
It sounded like Kohei.
Hey.
No! Kohei!
You're supposed to be serving as the princess's toy, human.
That's sort of how I wound up here.
Go back and entertain her!
Can we try something else and play a mean game of tic-tac-toe?
I found a Nekomimi, found him in the night. And when I put him on me, sounds of such delight.
So she's the vampire who attacked Kohei.
That girl?
Princess, isn't safe. I thought we agreed you would leave the search to me.
But it's boring just waiting there. Didn't you like our little bouncy ball game?
Ask me after my heart stops exploding.
Did you not have enough fun yet? Do you want to play some more? I think we should. All right, little Miss Creepy, that's enough! That's enough of what? Don't you get it? He's my slave! You can't play with him without my permission! I see. So we have found you.
Is it me, or did it just get darker?
No more games. Just who are you? My name is Artemis, but you can call me Arte Arte. Artemis was an ancient moon goddess, like Luna. That's where Daddy got our names.
Yes, you have sisters, sired by our master, born to different mothers.
She's my little sister? There's two of us, so we don't need you. You can die. What's that thing?
It's a shadow demon. That's her specialty. She's a shadow master.
Kaoru sensed the dangerous vibrations on that mountain long ago, yet you continue to tell me not to let her help.
It's what Master Yayoi and you-know-who decided. For Kohei's awakening to take place, he cannot be helped. This is no time for empathy.
You want us to ignore our feelings?
That's right.
Princess, you must not take her life. My orders were to find Mistress Luna and return her safely to our master.
But I don't understand. Why is the slave still protecting her? I already kissed his neck.
What? That can only mean one thing. He is the vampire's lover.
That's not fair. He's my slave!
Oh, Kaoru! Don't you go wandering off now. I need your help.
You do?
We're going to cook some rice balls. I'm sure they'll all be very hungry when they get back.
But
Don't worry, dear. They're all going to return home safely. Grandma can feel it in her bones. Come now, the rice is waiting.
Damn it. These vampires' powers seem to have no end.
Are we really supposed to just stand here and watch Kohei suffer like heartless demons?
No!
Hikaru, what's wrong?
They can't. Don't let them!
I owe you for taking my eye. So I'll take your life!
Master! You worry about protecting Hikaru. Is she just scared? Or is it something more?
I want to play. Please forget about Luna. Play with me instead. Oh, just give up! Kohei belongs to me, not you, and he does whatever I want him to. And I don't feel like sharing him with a mean little girl like you. Luna's toy. I was afraid this would happen. The slave's acting like Daddy. All that he cares about is you. With Luna around, why would anyone want to pay attention to me? I hate her. I hate Luna!
We won't be able to escape this time. Damn it, she's gonna kill us with a stupid shadow. No! That doesn't make sense! Kohei.
He repelled her shadow. Oh, wait. He destroyed it.
Princess! Don't move! I'm coming to help you! Princess!
Man, I wasn't trying to knock her unconscious.
What did you expect? That shadow was part of her. Destroying it was bound to hurt her, too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kohei? Your neck is about to be sore, all right?
A mere human hurting the princess. Unforgivable. You'll suffer for this. No, she's feeding.
As you can see, my powers just got a major boost. So unless you want to get hurt even worse tonight, take that girl and get off this mountain! I'll fight you myself. I'm not gonna watch someone else get hurt because of me. Never, ever again!
Husky, did you see that? She harnessed her true power. Maybe we really can win this.
Then I'd better step in.
Brother Seiji!
What the?
Kaoru!
Jada, where have you been?
Complications, Mr. Vargas.
Who's this guy? How many vampires are out here?
Listen, Bughead! You get Hikaru back to me right now!
Will you come with us like a good little girl?
I'm not going anywhere with you!
Well then, I'll have to make her my hostage.
No, you won't!
Just how skillful do you think you are, mistress? You really think you can stop us without hurting her as well?
Hikaru, no.
You cowards! She's just a kid!
We'll give you time to mull it over. Wouldn't want you to hurt your soft little brains. Meet us back here on the night of the next full moon. If you ever want to see this girl alive again.
Where is she?
Well, I'll be waiting, Mistress Luna. Sweet dreams, puppets.
Damn it! I still wasn't strong enough.
No, Kohei.
They took her. I tried to fight back this time.
I know.
But it didn't matter. It happened again. Someone's been hurt, taken away because of that. I didn't know you were like that! Okey doke, Master! Forward here! Grandma Koha will make the big ones, and the little ones were all me. They're all bite-sized and easy to eat. I could have hit the pickled plums in the middle, so I used cinnamon cake instead. The cinnamon makes me sneeze, but they taste really great. Thanks, Haiji, but not now. I'm not hungry. But they are yummy, Master.
Eat them.
Huh? Kohei,
Come on, you haven't had anything since we got back last night. That's just not healthy.
I don't feel like food.
This one's got fish.
Man, that's good.
Sounds like your stomach's more honest than your mouth, Oz.
Don't be stupid.
Here. Hey, Haiji, grab some tea, would you?
You bet, slave boy! Operation Team Tweedle!
Come on.
Hikaru, I bet she's hungry too.
Oh, Oz.
It's my fault. I'm a plague.
Not again. Seriously, you need to shut up.
Excuse me?
There's no point in dwelling on regrets and hating yourself now. You'll have plenty of time to do that later. Right now, you need to eat and rest up so you'll be ready to rescue Hikaru when it's time. Otherwise, you're going to be too weak to help, and you'll feel even more pathetic and miserable. It's the only approach that makes sense. Right? Okay, where's the tea?
Oopsie, it slipped.
Ah!
I'm so clumsy. It dropped right out of my fingers. Imagine that.
Hey, hold on! You did that on...
You should be more careful, slave boy. You'll hurt your health. Look at that. Master's laughing. How's the girl supposed to brood properly when you're spilling tea all over the place?
So it's my fault?
Just like it always did, slave boy.
Can it? I guess the important thing is you're eating again, right? So if you want tea, you'll have to drink my hair.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure about this?
I realize the risk, if that's what you mean.
Kohei has matured remarkably in the last 8 months, no doubt. But what you're asking...
Even with his progress, there's little chance he'll be able to completely accept it now. I know that. Unfortunately, we're out of time and we have to try.
If it's really our only choice, so be it. I just hope you can live with the results.
I'm surprised you're being so soft, Master Yayoi. He's not a child anymore, and there is evil threatening the girl he's chosen to protect. He cannot be shielded forever. We'll never be safe from them if we're afraid to take a risk. You know that's true.
Then it's decided.
And what about Kojiro? He's not even here. I must say, I'm hesitant to go through with this without his blessing. After all, he is the head of the Mito clan.
We don't have time.
Very well. I'll talk to Kohei today.
over here?
Nothing.
Well, I got a question for you, mister.
You do?
How come you didn't go after the vampires instead of coming back with the others? You could have picked up their trail if you wanted.
I don't know, Haiji. Because I thought we needed to come up with a decent plan first. I didn't think it would help us much if I got captured too.
Sounds like an awfully logical thought for someone whose fiancé was just kidnapped. I think the real reason is because you were too scared to. I don't blame you. They were pretty scary guys. I probably would have chickened out too.
You're wrong. That's not the reason.
Uh-oh. Maybe I went a little too far.
Thanks. We'll send you a copy. Well, that took a lot less time than we thought.
I think we got some pretty good shots, too.
If things keep going this smoothly, we might have some free time on our last day.
Sightseeing in Kyoto? Yeah, I think I can deal with that.
Maybe I should check it out.
I have Jagan?
What is Dragon?
It's one of the most powerful psychic gifts, a kind of supernatural eye that allows him to not only see spirits, but destroy them.
A powerful psychic? This Kohei? No way! He's like the most psychically dense person on the planet.
We did that. We realized you possessed Jagan shortly after you were born. From the start of your life, you could see our world and the supernatural plane in the exact same way. Even the fiercest demons that escaped our detection were clear to you. After deliberation, our family made the decision to seal your power for your own good. To accomplish this, we blocked the psychic channel that connected your Jagan to your mind and made you unable to notice the supernatural plane through the power of Kotodama.
What's Kotodama?
It's the spiritual power in words, the belief that speaking a thought breathes life into it. Kohei, do you remember being told over and over that you had no psychic power?
But why would you do that to him?
Try to picture it. A child in constant contact with the supernatural, seeming to talk to empty spaces, warning of demons no one else could see. People would fear and mock him, turn him into an outcast. But that's not all. Psychics and spirits attract each other. If he saw them, they could see him too. We were afraid he'd be attacked, or possessed. We were only trying to keep you safe from harm, Kohei.
Kohei, don't look! Turn around and start walking!
What is it, Grandfather? I want to see it too.
It's nothing. Come on, we're going home.
Let go!
Kohei!
Come back! There's nothing. What are you guys making such a big fuss about?
That's right. I never could see anything. And that always made me feel like an outcast too.
Kohei.
All these years of lies, he never knew what he had.
There's nothing. What are you guys making such a big fuss about?
There's nothing. That's all he had to say, and those demons were destroyed. That's the sheer power of his Jagan. In all my years of study, I've never gotten close to that. It's a talent you have to be born with. Why? Why is he the only one?
Remove the seal. I want to save Hikaru. Besides, I'd rather be the one to fight with Arte instead of Hazuki. I mean, if that girl really is her half-sister.
Kohei.
If that's your choice, I'll remove it. But I want to make sure you understand what you're agreeing to. Jagan is like a violent tiger, and controlling it takes great mental strength. No one from the Mido clan has ever been able to do it successfully. You will suffer. Are you willing to risk your health, your sanity, even your life?
His life?
Yes.
Then we'll proceed. With one more demand. Once I've removed the seal, you're forbidden to see Hazuki until you have full control of your Jagan power.
What?
Yes, I understand.
Wait! But Master, if this is gonna hurt him, let me stay at his side so I can help take care of him!
You can't.
I wanna know why!
Hazuki, stop! Thank you. I accept.
This will hurt.
I'm ready.
I know this is hard, dear, but be patient.
Oh, what time it is? Must have passed out from the pain. Man, it still hurts.
Want some help?
Hey, how's it going? That you, Haz? Oh, Kaoru. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Here.
Thanks, that's nice.
I can't stand this! How come Kaoru gets to see him and I don't? It makes no sense. Could it have anything to do with you, Atempa? What did you say? That's it! I'm seeing him. Master, you can't!
I'm counting on you, Kaoru.
I know.
What's going on?
So you see them.
Hey, Kaoru, what are they?
Demonic spirits.
Ah, is that all? Oh, man, I've never been able to see them this clearly before. Hey, where are you going?
Try to make them vanish.
Huh?
Up to this point, you've been using your power unconsciously to make demons that threaten you disappear, Kohei. Now you must learn to do it consciously, on command.
Make them vanish? Doing what?
Use your mind, Kohei, and will them out of existence.
Will them, huh?
Ah! This is impossible! I just got my powers today!
You fool. Don't run from them.
But Master, cut me some slack! This is impossible! I just got my powers today!
You fool. Don't run from them.
But Master, cut me some slack! This is impossible! I just got my powers today!
You fool. Don't run from them.
Aren't you listening? I said cut me some slack! Kaoru, don't!
I'm not just gonna stand here and watch while Brother Kohei gets hurt. Maybe we are pushing him too quickly. I'm the one who summoned them, and if anyone's gonna get hurt, I'd rather it be me.
No!
Kaoru.
Leave her alone! Damn it! Just go away!
Are you all right?
I'm fine, and I'm sorry.
You did what was necessary. Just don't push yourself too hard either. This isn't easy work.
I don't mind. I like working with Kohei.
You did well.
I guess I am a bit tired. Okay, now's my chance. Wow, looks like a barrier spell. No fair. Master Joy is a big freaking meanie.
I'm glad that worked and all, but I'm beat. I think I could sleep for a week.
Why can't I see him? What a spectacular day! Yeah. Kohei's doing really well. He's been in there for 3 days. He's like completely different than he was at the old house. We sure had fun there, huh? You betcha! Lots of laughs. It was all thanks to him. Kohei freed me and brought me to you guys. He's made my life so much better.
Hasn't he, dear? There will come a time when you will find someone who you truly love. When that day arrives, you must not seal the blood pact with him. Do you understand? Never with the one you love.
But it's too late. I already did.
It must be hard for her, poor child. But the greatest pains are yet to come. Well, what do we have here?
My God, what happened here?
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Eat 'em when you get tired. Hang in there, alright?
Hazuki?
Kohei!
I thought that was you.
How could you tell?
Well, I didn't figure anybody else to be visiting me right now. You keep pretty late hours. How's life?
Okay, I guess. How about you? Don't you get bored in there?
They keep me busy.
That's good. I worry.
I'm getting a lot better at controlling my power, though. I should be out of here sooner than I thought. Hazuki, you there?
I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm useless. I'm not doing anything to help.
Ah, come on.
But it's true.
It's not. Don't you realize? You're helping me a lot more than anybody else is. You're what keeps me going through all the hard stuff. After all, I gotta be a good slave.
Kohei. I miss you, though.
Yeah, but rules are rules.
Sure. I know. Well, have a good night. Okay?
You know, actually, I am due for a bathroom break. And since there's not one in here, I'll have to make my way across the main deck in a second. If I happen to run into someone while I'm out there, I don't see how that's my fault.
Oh, that's true. I see how that could happen, accidentally.
Well, it's been great talking to you. I've got to go now. I'll see you later, Hazuki.
Hi, Kohei. What's wrong with you? You're trembling, Kohei.
Get back!
What are you talking about? It's me, Hazuki!
So it wasn't just Ruhei's place that was destroyed. It was this house, too. I don't understand.
Where do I know her from? Oh, she's Kohei's friend.
How fortunate. A little snack.
Monster! Just get away!
Oh, Kohei, why are you saying that?
Hazuki,
Please, help!
this will be difficult to hear. Kohei's Jigand has made him terrified of you.
Big brother! Am I that scared?
Don't you even think about touching her freak. I'll scream if you do.
Oh, you can scream all you want, little girl. She's too far in to escape now.
What's going on?
Metasote. Tell me.
You'll be in major trouble if I kill myself. You need me as a hostage.
You think you can bargain with us?
Maybe that's not a bad idea. You really are annoying.
Princess.
If you're in a hurry to die, I can help you.
I would love to suck your blood.
Big brother, you're not actually afraid of me, are you? Like you told me you did all of this to protect me.
I know something really bad is happening to their entire family, but I have no idea how to help them.
Princess, please understand. We need this girl alive if we want to return Mistress Luna to our master.
What a sad story. A lovely meal missed because of the threats of this obnoxious girl.
Let go of me, you dumb vampire! Tell me why you did it.
Did what, creep?
Why did you go out of your way to protect her?
Because she doesn't have anything to do with this, okay?
That's so stupid. Wasting all your time caring about other people.
You wouldn't understand. You heartless bloodsucker!
I used my key to knock him out. He should be more relaxed when he wakes.
I don't understand. What's happened to him?
I removed the seal that separated Kohei from his Jigand ever since he was a little boy. With his powers unlocked, he has the ability to see things no one else can. And something he sees in you terrifies him. I suspect he sees what you might become. The life of a vampire is filled with evil, suffering, and blood. You have a tragic past and a terrible destiny, if we fail to intervene. Kohei sees that when he looks at you.
I'm not evil. I'm not.
Some part of Kohei still wants to protect you, but because of what he can see now, you've become a monster to him. He fears you more than death, and that fear makes him insane.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I had such an ugly fate.
I'm sorry, Hazuki. This will not be easy for you.
Sweeping on your own, Karu? Why isn't Hazuki helping you? Kohei still hasn't seen this place. I'll have to take him when he gets better. I've never seen his eyes look like that before. It's all my stupid fault. I did this to him. If it weren't for me, he'd be fine. All he's ever done is protect me and help me and try to become strong for me. And all I've ever done is make him suffer. And still, he was always there for me. Sorry, Kohei.
Hazuki dear, there will come a time when you will find someone who you truly love. When that day arrives, you must not sew the blood back with her. Do you understand? Never with the one you love.
Mother, is this what you warned me about then?
This is your fault. He's here because of you.
Humans are slaves. Animals. Lowly creatures with No, stop it!
Abuse.
The monster that I saw in here last night, that was Hazuki. But how could it be, Master? I just don't understand what's going on anymore. It's like I can't think straight and everything that's happening is all jumbled up inside my head. The first moment I saw her, I couldn't forget her. I couldn't get her out of my mind. She's so powerful, but fragile too. I want to protect her. I do. But now I'm seeing things like I never had before. There are these shadows around her and they're all screaming in pain. I thought that I was ready for this. I thought that I could fight through it all, but I just can't. I can't.
All who possess Jagan face these terrors, Kohei. As I warned you, no one in our family has ever been able to overcome them. But you accepted your power, Kohei. You must now accept this terror so you can beat it. I won't pretend it will be easy, but there's no other way. Remember your training, and use it.
I'll try. I will.
It's reckless to unleash this power in Kohei. He's more likely to hurt himself than an enemy. But I know we'll lose without him. And besides, I would like to see what Jagan can do. All of that power in one half-trained amateur.
This Jagan of theirs must be something very special. Perhaps I shouldn't wait until the next full moon to retrieve her.
What are you doing?
You know, Mr. Vargas, standing next to you really makes me ill.
What?
I'm afraid I'll be working alone from now on.
Where are you going?
Away, Princess. Try not to shed too many tears.
You can't do that.
You go on earning your keep by playing mommy to this girl. I have other ways of impressing our master.
You're a fool.
They're splitting up, huh? Data?
Yes.
The whole time we traveled together, you never played with me once.
Sorry, Princess. You'll have to move faster than that.
Sure is quiet now. I don't need that, dummy. No? Vargas and I can handle that rat Luna easily.
Your friend left and you don't even care. You're fighting with your sister. Is this really what it's like to be a vampire? Is this what it's all about? No one matters but you, not even your own family. You're mean and cruel, and before long you'll be all alone. But that doesn't matter to you either, does it?
Soon. Soon I'll make sure Luna's all alone, too. Kohei.
All this is your fault, you know. Your selfishness has endangered us all. We've all ended up risking our lives just to protect you. But still we'll lose, and then we'll be killed. And it'll be your fault.
Seichi, please.
Stop putting this family in danger, Hazuki, and go back to your own kind.
My kind?
To those evil, heartless vampires who actually want you around.
But please, can't you tell how everyone in this house is hurting right now?
It can't be helped.
Will you be the one to explain that to the children?
That's not for me to do.
You say that. You act like you're detached. And yet every time Kohei feels pain, this amulet digs into your chest, above your heart. So while you're making plans from the shadows, ask yourself, is this trial of yours worth it? If Kohei does fall apart from this, and if Hazuki loses herself as she once did, then what will we have left to save?
I'm going home now. Just let me get past.
Surely you've realized by now you're too different. You coming to live with us was an experiment, and it's clear to all of us that it's failed.
Move it!
Face the facts. You'll never be human, Hazuki. I'm just being honest with you. There's simply no place for a creature like you in our house. You are not needed or wanted here. The others may pretend to put up with you to spare your feelings, but the truth is you aren't accepted by any of us. We want you out, Hazuki. It's time to leave.
But that can't be true.
And why not?
What about what Kohei said to me?
You're what keeps me going through all the hard stuff.
You just don't get it. Kohei wants me to be with him. I know he does.
Take a look at Kohei now, Hazuki. You horrify him. The mere sight of you makes him scream in terror.
No, that's because...
Because he sees what you are.
Stop it, Seiji. Kohei will master his Jigan and overcome his fears. He will overcome them because he has no other choice. And when he does, he will want Hazuki with him.
You really think so?
The things that you have suffered, the pain that Kohei is dealing with now, did you know this would happen? Did you foresee all this from the beginning, old man?
I thought I could handle it. I didn't know how great Hazuki's burden was.
We've made mistakes. We understand that. But there's no turning back now. All we can do is try to find a way through.
I have thought about using the power.
But you can't. You know it could kill you.
There may be no other way.
Is there anything we can do to help?
What was that?
The magic barrier's been broken.
Haji, stay with Kohei. Make sure he's safe. What about you? Please just go.
The trees have been possessed. Submit to my control!
Please assist us, spirits.
Not enough. Hazuki, we need your power now. You have to feed.
But Kohei, he's terrified of me.
I told him he had to beat his fear. He must understand that. He has no other options. Now go to him.
Right.
Look out!
Who's there?
You have to hurry!
This is our fight now, too.
We're in this with you, Yayoi.
The mere sight of you makes him scream in terror.
Kohei will master his Jigan and overcome his fears.
Please accept me, Kohei. Please. We'll auto-attack! Wake up, Flame!
All right, Kohei, gotta pull yourself together. It's time. Come on.
Don't you get it? We can't do this without you! Get up your butt!
I have to go help them. I have to do my part. Get up, or Hazuki's going to be taken.
I need you.
I don't see Mistress Luna.
You again.
There's no point in resisting.
Seiji!
It would have been so much easier if you'd just handed over the girl.
This vampire's possessed him!
Hazuki, this is it. Be strong, Kohei.
The here, Kohei. Master Yayoi and the others are trying to fight them off, but it's not enough. I'm here because I need to kiss you. Kohei. Why are you in so much pain? Am I really so terrible that I scare you this much, Kohei?
Oh no, are you okay?
This has always been a one-man job. I never needed that bumbling fool Vargas or the snotty little princess. The master will thank only me. Mistress Luna, return peacefully with me to your master. I won't have to hurt your miserable human pets.
This really is all my fault. Kohei, you remember the first time we met? I needed you to get me out of that castle. You were so stubborn and frustrating and such a terrible slave. But you got me out. You helped me look for my mother. And you gave me a home. You fought with me and teased me and made me want to slap your big stupid head. But you never gave up on me. You gave me this great family and made me realize I didn't have to be alone anymore. And even though I haven't found my mother, it hasn't been so bad. Because I've had you all. You gave me them. And because of you, they learned to accept me and care about me and treat me like one of their own. No matter how hard things got, you were always there to protect me and come rescue me, even when it was so awful I didn't deserve it at all. You refused to give up on me. This would have been a lot easier to say if I was a normal girl. I'm sure I could have said it sooner and better than this. But I'll say it now. Thanks for everything. And I love you. Kohei. This is for Kohei. Please give it to him since I couldn't do it myself. Kazuki, will you? Goodbye, big brother. I'm going back. I'm really going back. I'm sorry, Mother, but I had to come back. I know you'll understand. I just really wish I could have waited until I saw you again. At least once. Kohei.
Yeah, I saw you. Do you have a name?
Well, of course I do, silly. My name is Husky. It's a pleasure to meet you. And what's your name, if I may ask?
Oh. Yeah, I'm Kohei Morioka.
Kohei. You're my big brother, Kohei. I remember all of it, like it just happened. My big brother. That was our first kiss. And now it's all gonna be over, big brother. I wanted to stay with you forever, even if you were a bad slave. And now I don't think I'll ever get to see you again. You're afraid of me. I understand. But don't worry, it'll be over soon. You don't have to be afraid.
You don't have to be afraid of me anymore.
Hazuki left because of me. It was all my fault.
Don't shoulder this alone, Hikaru. We're all to blame. Hazuki left to save the entire Mido clan.
Please come back, Master! Master, come back! I'm going. We have to rescue her.
Hikaru. I told you, we promised we wouldn't try to follow her when she left. I gave my word.
But still...
I would follow her if I thought it would do any good. It won't. We don't have anything to beat them with. Nothing but Kohei's Jagan, and he hasn't mastered it.
Koharu's working on that. He's doing all he can to help him. But so far, it doesn't seem to be working. Tell me, why did you come back to the castle? Well, it definitely wasn't because I wanted to be here. I had to come. I came to save the people that I love, but I guess you wouldn't understand. No, I wouldn't. I hate you, Luna. And that's why, because you are so loved. You'll never understand. You're way too spoiled. Daddy loves you best. He always has. Really? If he loves me so much, why does he want me locked up in a place like this? I love people, sure. They don't love me back. Kohei loves you very much, and you know it. I wanted him to be mine. But of course you had to make him your slave first. That's how it is. You get everything I want. And that's why I decided to kill all of them. Since I can't kill you, I thought that could entertain me. I knew if we killed Kohei and your friends, it would make you sad. I thought I'd enjoy that. Sounded fun. She reminds me of how I used to be. Trapped in a castle, alone. I was so much like her until Kohei came along and changed all that. I think I understand now. You're alone. I remember how that feels. It's hard being lonely. I'm not lonely. I'm not alone. I have Fargus. I'll always have my friend right here beside me. You're the one who's about to be alone forever, Luna. It looks like the castle's disappearing.
What's happening to it, Master?
The magic barrier is permanently sealing, so no one will be able to enter.
Permanently? Why are we just standing here? Don't you get it? If we just let Hazuki disappear with the castle, everything we've done, everything Kohei's done was just a big waste of time. I'm going. You can all stay here.
I want to. I'll come.
Stay here. Kohei needs your help, remember? Stay with him. He is your fiancé, right?
Right. Master, I'm coming! I don't care if I'm breaking my promise!
Please forgive us all, Hazuki.
Wait! There's something else the two of us have to do. I summon the elements! Fire, air, wood, metal, earth! We have to keep the barrier open, at least until Kohei's ready.
Let's hope he's ready soon. This won't last much longer.
So, the sister and her clown are still here. Princess Arte. It's time for Big Sis to finally return to herself. Hope you enjoy the sabbatical, Mistress Luna. This is a grown-up task, assigned only to me. I want the two of you to leave.
No. I am staying. I want to see Luna change.
If you insist, who am I to argue with royalty?
You had better keep your promise. You swore you'd never go after them again if I did this. Kohei or any of the rest.
Of course, mistress. If you'd come back willingly when I asked, we could have avoided that last little row.
Oh, really? Well, if you just left me alone and not come after me, then none of this would have happened. And I'd be with them now instead of back in the stupid castle with you.
And if you had stayed where you belonged in the first place instead of running away with that boy and murdering Kinkle, I wouldn't have had to chase you. But I suppose it's all water under the bridge now. I call you, Master. Show us your power.
Goodbye.
Hazuki's going away. You'll finally be free. You won't have to be afraid anymore. Isn't that good?
I don't know.
Are we fighting for nothing? Without Kohei's power, it's pointless.
Even without a full moon, this pendant has the power to transform you back into Mistress Luna. Any phase of the moon will suffice. Once around your neck, you'll never be able to remove it with your own hands. You'll be Luna forever.
I know how it works. Eventually, I'll learn not to mind being Luna again. And maybe then, we can actually get along together as friends. Or even as sisters, you know? As sisters? Yeah. Because then, I'll be just like you. Thank you, all of you, for everything. I'm so sorry, Kohei. Hazuki! Master! We're here! Hikaru! Haiji! Master Yayoi! What's going on? Well, what do you think? We came to rescue you! You came for me? Sure, of course we did! And you'd better appreciate it. We've put up with a lot just to get in here, suckerhead. I'm sure you did. But then what the heck's the point of me coming all the way back here in the first place, dork maiden? Don't stop whining, monster girl. It's your own fault anyway for just running off like that. You left Kohei all alone. I had to. The others may have promised not to follow you, but I never did. And besides, you know Kohei would do the same thing, promise or not.
Let's get going.
Okay. How about you come with us?
I don't think so. I'm the keeper of this castle now. And I won't let anyone take you again.
Let me go, you jerk! This wasn't part of the deal! You promised you'd leave them alone if I came back. That's the only reason I did!
They broke the deal first by coming after you. Now it's open season, and a perfect chance to get rid of them for good.
You can't turn me into Luna now. There's no point. Kohei, help me. Kohei!
Why am I just sitting here doing nothing but being scared? Helping Hazuki was the reason I got this power in the first place. I have to do something, at least try to save her.
Now, Kohei.
Now, please, Kohei.
Grandmother? I wanted to show you this place. I thought you'd like it.
Husky.
Damn you, Jada! Have you forgotten the princess is still here?
Are you alright, Marcus?
Princess, I'm sorry.
useful, so I brought him along.
It's Seiji, still in a trance.
Hikaru, look out!
Seiji, you've come back.
Lightning strike!
Broke free of my spell. Must be stronger than I thought. Oh well, the puppetry was just for fun. I'll have no problem killing them all myself.
Everyone's risking their lives for me. I didn't want this. Not again.
You called?
You're here.
What? But no, it's too late. She has the necklace now. Any moment she'll become Mistress Luna again. You can't stop it, you human waste. It's her destiny.
Well, that's a destiny I'll just have to change.
So this is Japan.
Sorry for the wait, Oz.
You really did come. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I thought I lost you for good. You mean you aren't scared anymore?
Who, me? Nah.
I'm so glad. I'm not crying, okay? I'm not crying even a little bit. Of course, you should have come sooner. You're my slave. What took you so long anyhow, you big dope?
I know you're right, Haas. I should have been here for you. Take some blood, and we'll call it even, okay?
Hey, that isn't appropriate. Stop! A Binigami has a right to flatter me!
Well, the shop's finally ready for its grand reopening. That's good news, right?
Right.
Haiji, don't be mad. We said we were sorry.
Stop, slave boy! I've never been so embarrassed in my life. If I couldn't bear it, I'd never come back.
Well, you know, I could do that for you.
I can't use your power. My master told me.
Can you believe that? Do you really want to risk it? Good night, everybody.
We'll see how slave boy feels when he wakes up tomorrow and see that written boobie on his feet and magic ink that won't ever come off. B-O-O on his right foot and B-Y on his left.
Is it really true what Haiji said about his power? Has he really lost the use of his Jogan?
Judging from what I sense of his ki, it's true. He doesn't have the ability that he did at his peak.
Did he exhaust it in that final battle?
No, Kohei's Jagan is like a bottomless well, but he sealed it back up himself.
Sealed it? But why?
Simple, so his relationship with Hazuki could stay the same.
What do you think? I had to go to the bathroom, okay?
You should have told me you were in here already. You know I take my bath at night. It's my routine.
Well, excuse me.
You hid in here on purpose. You were sneaking up Pete, you perv.
Oh, please.
You're mad at me, so this is how you get me back. By spying on me like some kind of creepy stalker.
You're crazy. Wait till you've actually matured before you accuse me of that.
What? How dare you say that, you jerk? I'm incredibly mature. I was finally in a happy mood, and then Kohei had to mess it up all over again. Dork. Idiot. Dummy!
You're crazy. Wait till you've actually matured before you accuse me of that. Just say something, Haas. Are you really still mad at me about last night?
What'd you do this time, Kohei?
Nothing. That's my point, but she's convinced I'm a creep.
And why would she think that?
Silly boy was hiding like a ninja in the West Room while my master was taking a bath so he could see you on her birthday.
That isn't true. Why are you trying to make things worse when you know it was completely accidental?
First the underwear talk, now this. It is true. And don't lecture my Shikigami.
Well, I wouldn't have to if she wasn't spreading your lies.
Oh, Kohei. Hiding in the bathroom? How on earth could you do such a thing?
Seriously, that's pretty sick.
Nobody was hiding anywhere. I was just using the freaking bathroom. I wouldn't want to see her naked anyway. She's just a kid.
I'm done.
Hey, Haas, you've got some rice on your face.
It's on purpose. It's a new fashion trend.
Whatever.
And I thought that fight with Data was bad. Alfredi?
Oh, hey, Hazuki.
Sorry about my little tantrum. Tell Grandpa that I'm sorry too, okay?
Every family has their fights.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I forgot. Have you heard if Seiji's had luck with his search yet?
Not so far.
He hasn't been able to find her?
Are you worried about her? Is that why you're asking?
Not really.
She is your half-sister, after all.
That's what she's claiming anyway, but there's no proof. She could have made it all up.
Is that what you believe?
When the smoke cleared after the fight, she was gone. Arte can go wherever she wants. It makes her happy. I don't care.
Every able psychic in the Mito clan is looking for her right now. They understand she wasn't the real enemy. Just be patient. Arte can't stay hidden forever. I'm certain of it, Hazuki. They'll find her soon.
It would be good to know, I guess.
You care about her.
I do not! You can be so dumb sometimes.
My mistake. They should all be arriving any minute now.
Perfect timing.
You should step outside, Hazuki. The moon is beautiful.
Yeah, I know it's full. I saw it already. My teeth are tingling like crazy. Of all the nights, why'd the moon have to pick this one? And the wall wake is on.
Who wants to party?
Oh, hi, Hiromi.
Glad you could come. How do you like the house?
It looks just like the old one. Like the fire never even happened.
Good evening, family.
Oh, hey! What's up, girls?
We're so happy you had time to come and visit.
So are we. We brought gifts, too. There's plum sake from Master Yoyomi and braised vegetables from Grandmother Koharu. Aw, she makes like the best braised vegetables ever. She said she added extra kelp just for you. Awesome.
Haven't those two expressed enough love for this week?
Hey, what are you doing down there, Kaoru?
Well, that's an interesting look.
It's just something I put together. Do you like it, Kohei? Oh, dear.
Oh,
Praise her, Kohei! Right now! Praise her good!
That doesn't look safe.
it's nice to see you sticking up for your sister, Hikaru, but there's no need. She looks cute, honestly.
Meow. I can tell this is gonna be a great night. Hey, Haiji. Yeah, I know. It's no fun in your cat form, but you know the rules with Hiromi, but she's drinking, you see? Once she's good and tipsy, you can switch back again.
Have you heard from Seiji, Hikaru?
I talked to him a little while ago. He should be on his way over.
Oh, really? That's good news.
You mean it? I didn't think Seiji would have time to stop by, since he's so busy searching all over Japan for Arte and everything. You haven't heard yet? No, heard what?
Oh, I haven't told Kohei or Hazuki yet. I didn't think Seiji would come.
What are you guys talking about? Tell us what?
Hope I haven't missed the main course.
Well, this one just got hotter. Somebody cut her off.
So did you bring her with you, Seiji?
Yes.
What?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Come in. Don't be shy.
Arte. Luna. I don't understand, Grandpa. Why didn't you tell me Seiji had found her?
To protect you, Hazuki.
Truth is, I've had her for a while, but I needed to observe her first.
What for?
You had to see if Arte's true nature was good or evil.
That's right. I brought her here now that I'm sure she means us no harm. She's just lonely and hurting.
So where did you find her after the battle?
The Mito house in Kyoto.
Really? But I thought it was a wreck now.
Well, it's seen better days, I can say that much.
All alone.
I took her to where the main branch of the family is staying now and had them keep her. but she wouldn't open up to any of us. Not to Master Yuyoi or to Grandmother Kaharu or even to the twins.
After all she's been through, she probably doesn't want to trust anybody.
Isolation can warp a person's mind. I've experienced that firsthand.
We all have at times.
Weeks go by without seeing anyone. Laying alone. Eating alone. It isn't easy.
We're hoping you're the one who can open the child's heart, Hazuki. Are you up to that challenge?
What can I do?
Please help me.
Arte!
I don't know what's going on, but I'm liking it.
What do you think you're doing kissing him? It's a full moon tonight. I know that, believe me, I do, but that doesn't mean you can go around it.
Oh, not you too, Elfriede.
Yeah, now this is a good party.
Are you insane?
I'm terribly sorry, Hazuki. I know this isn't appropriate behavior, but when I saw Arte doing it, I couldn't help myself.
Why don't you kiss Grandpa if you're so hungry?
Me? Yeah, that isn't a bad idea.
You know I can't possibly do that.
And why not?
Because if I kissed Ruhei, he would become my obedient slave, following me around like some mindless animal. Our dear Kohei, on the other hand, is the vampire's lover, so I can kiss him with no effect.
Actually, being a slave sounds pretty good.
I don't care. Kohei's my slave and I'm not gonna share him. Wrong, Fanghead. Kaoru's his fiancée, so she's got dibs. Don't start with that stupid claim again. It just makes things more complicated.
Someone should make use of him if you're too shy.
What does that mean?
Come on, you haven't kissed him tonight.
I know. I'm just not that hungry, alright? I said no kissing! But Elfriede did. Only if you did it first! This is your fault, Kohei! You should be a loyal slave instead of turning your neck into an open house!
I'm nobody's slave, okay?
Oh dear, he really said it.
Dimwit.
What? You're gonna pay for that, you idiot!
Trust me, I don't want to return.
I'm tired, but I can't sleep. It's the dumb moon's fault. My teeth feel like they're gonna explode!
No, I'm serious. I just never asked you before because I thought you'd say no.
Ah, I think it's a spectacular idea!
Then let's do it. Let's get married next week, Seiji, and have little psychic babies. Hooray! Now pinky swear.
Check it out, Hiromi thinks IG is you.
That's funny.
Does this feel okay?
Ooh, you betcha. That's the perfect spot right there.
It seems like the masseuse and her client are having a blast. That child, you think she'll actually be able to get along here?
If it's Artie you mean, I'm sure she'll do just fine.
I agree. She'll have Hazuki after all.
Yes, Artie's just like Hazuki was at a younger age.
Can't sleep?
I slept today.
Want to play a game then? I'm up for anything but bouncy ball.
No playing. When you play with someone, they go away forever. Being alone is better.
Don't say that.
Teeth pounding. Can't stay in bed. What is that idiot up to now? Traitor.
I know how you feel, believe it or not. A long time ago, I lost someone too. I was about your age, actually. It hurt so bad. Like someone had sucked the life right out of my chest. I felt so alone. I wasn't, though. I had Grandpa and Seiji, a family who cared, who were there for me. And really, that's how I got to where I am today. Because I could fall back on them. You shouldn't say you don't need anyone. Because there are some friends who never go away.
Oh, Kohei. You feel so warm.
Like Hazuki. She's a good friend. When she first came, it was hard for her, too. She'd been locked in that castle and didn't know how to trust people. She was a real headache. Of course, she still is sometimes. But since we've stuck together through the bad stuff, I've really gotten to know her and seen the great stuff, too. She's got one of the biggest hearts I know.
You think so?
When Grandpa and the others got hurt trying to save her, she felt so guilty. She hated the idea of being responsible for that. She's just a young girl, but she's carried this huge burden, thinking she's a curse. But what she doesn't get is it's our choice to fight. She's part of our family now, and we love her. It wasn't about heroics, and nobody's gonna hold it over her head but her. We just did it because we wanted to be with her and laugh with her again. If you stay here, Arte, then you'll see. Hazuki,
You're a terrible slave, but honestly, I think I'm glad. She is cute.
You have to look out for her, Husky.
Yeah, well, she is my half-sister after all. We'll never be completely out of danger, will we?
No, I guess not.
Other vampires are sure to come after me too, trying to get my power. But I'm not worried about it, because I've got you guys. And I've got you most of all, don't I, Kohei? Things are okay, Mother. I don't think you have to worry about me anymore. Thanks a lot, Kohei.
Husky, listen, I spent a long time waiting for my mom, too. And I think it's time that you let go and just admit that she's gone.
You mean for good? Yeah, I understand. She is gone. I've known it for a while. You're right, Kohei. We have each other. It's time to move on.
Hey, wait a minute. You've forgotten something, right, Hus? The full moon's out and you haven't had a single drop yet. Come on, you're still a vampire, aren't you? What was that?
Tell the truth, I've matured a little since you've met me, right? But anyway, well, here I go!
It sure is a beautiful moon tonight. Hey, what are you trying to do? Bite through me? You're biting too hard.
Don't be a baby!
Well, can't you just try to be a little more gentle with those fangs?
Not really.
Well, goodbye, girls. Hikaru, Kaoru,
Thanks for having us. We had a lot of fun, thank you.
you be careful while you're traveling.
Don't worry, we will.
I'll see you, Kaoru. Come back soon, okay?
Seriously, though, Kaoru, I can't believe you're going outside in that getup. Oh, like you're one to judge. Cat pods look a heck of a lot better than that ghetto costume you made for Arte. What's ghetto? Don't listen to her, you look great! Am I ghetto? Don't you answer her!
Here, give this to your elders, dear.
All right, it's a nice day. I'll walk him to the station. Can I come too? What? I want to go with you, Hazuki. Sure, Arte. Sounds like a great idea. Now that's how you finish.
I locked you in the
can't hear
basement.
you.
Hey, Arte?
Where's she going? Look, she's drowning. Guys! Look! What happened? That's my fifth blot and the worst way to go.
You goof? What are you doing swimming in soup?
Don't scold me, playboy. It's not my fault. I was drowning because Arte put me down. Arte did? They're no fun. Kinda takes playtime a little too far, don't you think? You could say that. I'm gonna have a talk with that girl today.
Oh dear, missed a piece.
Yeah, sloppy old. Thanks, Sugar Plum.
You're welcome, handsome.
Did anyone else see that?
Hold on. Are you saying they're, like, more than friends?
Numbskull! Scandalous.
By the way, where's Seiji? I haven't seen him this morning.
I told him breakfast was ready, but he never came down.
Still in that room, huh? I tell you, that boy's just incapable of adapting. It's been 6 months now, and still no sign of relief or explanation for the strange circumstances that have befallen us. How can they stay so calm? How can they sit in this house, eating their meals, laughing as always? I don't understand them anymore. Am I the only one who's kept his sanity? When will this bizarre isolation end? When will our rescuers find us?
sun is shining. My hopeless twin sister is drowning. Ah! Kaoru! Are you alright, Kaoru? Yeah, thanks to you. Good, then we can move on. What were you thinking swimming in these? Didn't you know they'd soak up water and sink you? They're my hottie pair. Huh? I have different paws, but those are my hottie ones. They are? Yes, of course. You look totally hot. Yeah. Aw.
Well, I'm heading out, honey baby.
Great. I'll see you when you get back, sweetums.
Try to catch an octopus this time, okay?
Let's try that again without you ruining it, boy. Okay, I'm heading out, cutie dearies.
All right. See you when you get back, you beautiful man.
But really, find an octopus. I'm getting tired of fish.
Shut your mouth, boy! Take care.
You too. Goodbye, dear. Have a nice hunt.
What was that about?
You really shouldn't have brought that up, Kohei. Mentioning octopus. Don't you know what your dear grandfather has been through? He's tried very hard to put that all behind him.
Gramps and octopus? Never heard of that one.
It was horrifying. A tale so haunting few men can even bear to hear it. It happened 44 years ago and it seemed much like this one. He swam through the cave, tentacle flashing. Deeper into his brain, attacking her with the memories of the ghostly woman drenched in blood. And that's what they say happened 44 years ago.
Oh, poor Grandpa. That's terrible. I didn't even know their tentacles could do that. I'll never eat an octopus again.
Open the store right now, Arte! You're gonna apologize to Haiji for what you did to her! I've already tried knocking. She refuses to come out! Let's go. What do you mean, Master? Don't give up now! I'm not giving up. I'm just not letting her waste any more of my time. She didn't eat much at breakfast, so she's bound to come out soon. But, Master! I said let's go! We'll yell at her later. Fine.
Suddenly a thought occurred to me, disturbing in its implications. How long can this house stay afloat in these unknown waters? When the storms and the high waves come, will this house withstand them? After all, it's just an ordinary building. Wait a minute. How in the world is this house staying afloat right now?
It sure is hot, though. Haiji! Can you bring me some juice? Haiji? That's weird. She's gone. Hazuki, there you are. Oh, hey, Hikaru. Do you know where Haiji went? You better come downstairs. Why? Did something happen? Just come see for yourself, okay? Well, well, look who's here. So Princess Soup Torturer finally comes out of her room. Well, if you think we forgot what you did, you're wrong. Arte! Sorry to ask, but will you go find Haiji for me? You're gonna apologize, understood? Actually, that's why I brought you down here. What? What is it? Here's a pie. Husky, reel it in now! Why? Who cares? Just do it, okay? Okay, calm down. Haiji! Ouchie, 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 ouchie. That's a big one. Say something, Haiji, are you okay? She looks terrible. We caught a yellowtail together, and it's big. We had fun, didn't we? Aren't you proud of me, Luna? That fish was pretty big. Do you think she has a broken bone? Wait, I think I saw her blink. Did you see that? Hold on. Where are you going? Arte, get back here! What's that girl's problem? She's such a big brat. Honestly, I don't understand her at all. Seaweed, huh? What in the...
I'm only guessing, Haas, but maybe Arte's doing all this just to get your attention.
Seriously?
It's a guaranteed way to get noticed, isn't it? Making you mad?
I guess so. But who wants attention from someone who's mad at you all the time? If she wants to hang out, why can't she just ask?
Maybe because she's a lot like her older sister. Arte doesn't really understand how to deal with people yet. After all those years alone, it's a lot to take in. You were like that yourself in the beginning, don't you remember? Now, I'm not saying that to excuse what she's done. I know she's gone a little overboard.
It's more than a little Kohei. The girl's a freaking terror!
Just try to put yourself in her shoes, okay?
Yeah, okay. You've got a point. I'll try my best. She is my little sister, after all.
Oh, yeah, speaking of a terror.
Yeah?
Elfriede told me the craziest story about Grandpa when he was young.
What?
It happened 44 years ago.
An octopus did what?
Blood of ancestry, destiny of blood. Blood of ancestry, destiny of
I brought you tea, Brother Seiji.
ancestry, destiny
I'll just set it down here, and you can get it when you want.
Blood of ancestry, destiny of blood. Blood of ancestry, destiny of blood. Blood of ancestry, destiny of blood.
What kind of spell is that? 8 through 7 generations. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. It's supposed to tell our future. He doesn't look too good.
Hey, I'm home. We've got a visitor.
How's my favorite oddball family?
Who's that?
Ancestry. That voice. What the hell could that be?
That's quite a catch, darling.
Never could have done it without this young lady's moves.
Oh, please. I just helped herd him in a little.
Wow, it really is her.
See? What did I say, Kohei? I knew I recognized her voice.
Hey guys, how's it going? Long time no see.
How in the world did you get here, Hiromi?
Sure you want to know.
It blows your mind.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah, show us a Rumi, please.
Okay, follow me.
Hey, Seiji, you finally came out of your hole.
I heard Hiromi's voice. Where is she?
She left. She had a very busy schedule.
Yeah, I've got to admit, my mind is blown.
I knew Hiromi was talented, but that takes a cake.
Wait!
Hey, Seiji.
Hiromi, where is she?
You just barely missed her.
Yeah, she just went back home.
Home? Hiromi went home?
Yeah, is there a problem?
Seiji, stop it!
Hiromi shows up out of nowhere, and you let her leave, and you ask me if there's a problem?
It's hard for me to respond to you when you try to choke me to death.
What's gotten into you, Seiji? Calm down.
Hazuki's right. You've really been making a fool of yourself lately. You need to relax.
What is wrong with you freaks? I'm not sure where Hiromi came from or how she got here, but clearly she came from the outside world, which means you let our best chance of being safe get away! Why am I the only one in this house who seems to care about getting rescued? Don't you want to get back to the mainland or care how we got here? Have you gone mad?
You really shouldn't scream like that. You'll lose your voice.
There's no reason to worry. I'm sure Hiromi will come back soon and you can talk to her then.
Or maybe kiss.
I just can't get through to them. We're victims of some strange paranormal event and they don't care.
Seiji, where are you going? What's wrong?
What's wrong is right. I think someone's been drinking salt water.
He's not in here either. I wonder where Seiji went. The house is flooding! Master, there you are! What happened? We've been uncorked! Arte! They pulled the cork out of the floor and now the house is filling up with water in the sink! It popped. Oh, it popped. Why would you do that, huh? It popped. Stop saying that! I know the cork popped! And funny sounds are no excuse for sinking a house!
Hazuki, what on earth did you do?
How could you?
We've been uncorked! What were you thinking? You're gonna get us all killed! Oh, you guys, it wasn't me! Uh-oh is right, Missy. You really think I'd be so... Be so what? Stupid? Well, of course we do. You're standing there holding the cork. Okay, fine. I did it. So what? No, what are you saying?
Why would you do that, Hazuki?
I don't know, because I felt like it. It made a funny popping sound, and it was the most fun I've had all week. That's the dumbest reason I ever heard. Just a cork. Who cares? I care, freak, though. You're gonna make us all drown. Then plug a hole with your face. No, why are you doing this? I know you didn't uncork it. I thought it myself. Stop trying to cover for me, Heiji. It was me, okay? I love the sound. Pop, pop, pop. Stop saying pop.
Watch out!
Honey Snookums!
Elfriede, are you hurt?
I'm fine, Hazuki. It's just a little scratch. The important thing is we put the cork back before it's too late.
Give it to me, quick!
I'll help too.
Please be careful. This really is bad. Of course it's bad. We're all in trouble because of you. I'm
Scohe, we've got to make it sealed.
All right, here we go.
They stopped the flooding. Oh, thank goodness. So let's make a note not to do that again, okay?
A miracle. It's really there. My eyes weren't playing tricks on me. We'll be saved. Hey! 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 It's no good. They're too far away. If only I could send them a signal. Of course.
Hot day out in the open sea, isn't it? Certainly is, sir. Hard to wipe sweat in these things, don't you think? Certainly do, sir.
What's that?
A distress signal.
Admiral, sir, you should hear this.
What's the matter now?
An SOS.
Hey, look over there! Oh, wow. She's so lovely. Lovely. She must be one of the great sirens of myth. No man can resist her.
Quick, cover your eyes. Put wax in your ears.
Why would I? I love her.
Me too.
Don't let her get away, men. After her full throttle. Aye, aye, sir.
Whoa, they're sailing away. And at full speed. But why?
Hazuki. Flubby dubby tiny, make it nice and tiny. Flubby dubby cupcake, flubby tail rat cake, flubby dubby dolphin, mouse it up the wall and jump, da-dum, and fun. You're helping? Sorry, I didn't realize. I have a sister to look after, too. You're a good sister, Hazuki. I know you haven't been at it for long, but I'd say you're a natural. You mean it? How's that cut, Elfriede? Feel better?
Like it never happened.
I'm really sorry.
Don't be. It was an accident.
Arte. It wasn't Hazuki. I'm the one who took out the cork. It's okay. We're safe now, right? Hazuki. I'll never do it again. I'll never pull this cork out again.
I don't